forever and ever and ever. We are going to start with an inception and we'll end with an inception. If you see your name here, you know you're in this break. Again, we send all base cards and we do ship the next business day, which is Monday. And ever and ever and ever. As long as YouTube lets us leave them up, right? Forever.
Right,
and
that's
ever
right.
and
Forever
ever.
and
All
ever
right.
and ever.
Good luck, everyone. Let's start ripping. Let's start with the quarterback. Let's get a 101 Seahawk. Then it'll be a sweat for that giveaway, right?
That's right.
Final four night, too. All right, here we go. We're going to go right to it, too. We're not going to wait. We have Tyler nubbing for the Giants with Xavier Worthy on the orange to 50. Who had the Chiefs in this break?
Chiefs, K-Sod.
K-Sod, let's go. Xavier Worthy is on card with a Jonah Ellis for the Broncos to 99. With a Mike Singletary to 125 for the Bears. Xavier Worthy to 75. With a Devontae Walker on the player worn material to 125. And this is the K-Sit card behind it, y'all. It is a Kurt Warner launch for the Rams. Nice card.
Nice, Rams. Okay, the next break is up and pinned.
Nice Kurt Warner on the launch. All right, nice Xavier Worthy in your autograph. I'm just going to load a couple of these, and then Mrs. will start helping when she catches up. Get a couple of these loaded up. Congrats. All right, let's get into some of the Prism. And we also got Zenith in this, too. And Finest. Nice little value break here. What's up, Cam? Chuck, thank you for the 20 goats. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, empty box. Empty. All right, if you're new to us, we do send out all the veteran base I skip over. All right, we have a Jalen Hyatt Silver, Eddie George, Ladd McConkey, and an Edwards. Next break is up, and good luck.
Yep. Up, pinned, and ready.
All right, we have Dalton Kincaid. You hear that rain?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We have Nate Wiggins and Jaheim Bell. We're in Middle Tennessee. That's been getting pounded by tornadoes this last 48 hours.
Yeah.
So it's only rain right now. So we're out of the woods, I think, for tornadoes. We have a Jermaine Burton on the silver with a Jordan Travis on the color match with Sweat and Dak. So this goes to the Jets and Broncos go to the same little color match there. Middle Tennessee, nice. Did you say safe? GB Orange. It's been crazy, hasn't it? That one night, there definitely wasn't anyone sleeping with all the tornado sirens going off. All right, we have Gardner Minshew, Jaquan Jackson, and a Max Melton.
Yeah.
Who won?
Oh, giveaway?
Yeah, Chuck, I bet you all are getting a little bit of flooding. We've definitely gotten flooding here.
D-Dubs won. You have the Seahawks in this break right here.
All right, Zach Moss. There's a Ladd McConkey on the Premier. A couple base. Oh, I don't have any 130s at all, so
Okay.
I'll let you load that.
Yep, I got it. For next
Oh, and Ashland, yes. And no, truck driver, yeah, it's been crazy. All right, Byron Murphy, Jalen Wright, and then Jaden Daniels on the Prismatic on the back. I'll take that back. That way.
J-Ray, I see you.
All right, let's get into one more Prism, and then we'll get into the rest of the hobby boxes. There's still a Finest, still a Zenith, and still another Inception. This is a break, so the Worthy Auto went to whoever has the Chiefs in this break.
And that's K-Sod.
K-Sod. Of course it's K-Sod.
K-Sod is happening.
K-Sod.
So Douglas won the Seahawks in this break.
All right, we have a Mike Quick, Dylan Lobb, Edwards, and a Roma Dunze. And we'll do another giveaway for the next break, right?
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna do
You
it.
can start it whenever.
Yep, I'm going to do that.
Lindsay, he had the craziest night last night. All right, Terrell Davis, Sanat, and Ladd. I don't know how many. He hit so many Jaden Daniels last night, including that one gold Sapphire. Non-autograph. It's like a $700 card. All right, Max Crosby Silver, Hines Ward, Tip, and a Jeremiah Trotter. And that was probably one of the cheaper ones he hit. Oh, let's get you a TJ Watt. Let's get an autograph. All right, Brett Favre, Nate Wiggins, and Shaheem. I think he's the one and only. I think he might sign in Zenith maybe. Just doing a couple cheapy boxes here. All right, Spencer Rattler on the silver with a Spencer Rattler on the patch. And a couple base. Spencer, of course, is going to the Bears. And if you buy the Bears, you get the Saints. If you buy the if you buy the Broncos, you get the Packers.
Next giveaway is up.
The Zenith Miles Garrett auto sick. All right, we have Ryan, Max Melton, and a Christian McCaffrey. All right, let's get into some finest, and then we'll end it with Zenith and Inception. All right, here we go. Appreciate any follows, too.
Yes.
All right, Adrian Peterson, Xavier Worthy, Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Xavier Legetts to 200, with a Jatavian Sanders, Donovan McNabb, Tim Tebow, and a Jerry Rice.
Yes, we love Finest.
Yeah, Finest has been great. There was a lot of people who didn't think unlicensed product was going to do well. Look at the comps out there.
I know,
It's
Donnie, I saw that.
crazy. All right, Quinyon Mitchell, Cade Stover, Johnny Wilson, Andre Reed, Chad Johnson, Danny White, Brock Bowers, with a Tom Brady to 125 on that purple for the Buccaneers, with Jalen and Danny Amendola.
I didn't even know what that meant. He said the product is whack.
Who said that? In here?
No, on Facebook.
Oh, it's on Facebook? Whack, I think whack is a good term now, right?
Is it, though?
All right, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, Latu, Edgar Cooper, with a Don Beebe autograph for the Bills, with Aeneas Smith to 200, Dylan Johnson, Newton, Arian Foster, and a Brett Favre.
Okay, no. Whack is bad.
Is whack still bad?
I'm glad you got your cards, Sly Boy.
Yeah, GB Orange. They really, really did. And let me tell you, they really, the cards are just comping well, and that's what matters. It's crazy. The cards are comping well. All right, Will Shipley, Malik, Chop, Chuck Foreman, with a Jalen McMillan autograph for the Buccaneers, with a TO to 150. Tom Brady, Marvin Harrison on the finest debut, X-Fractors. Those are cool looking cards. All right, Jalen Polk and a Troy Aikman.
They are golden.
Yes, you're right. Even the base cards are selling. And Sapphire's another thing. We rip a lot of Sapphire, and that also, the base cards are selling well, too.
Oh, do you get Garbage Pail Kids, Sly Boys? Yeah. Sometimes those are fun.
All right, Roger McKeenan, Tim Tebow, Mike Singletary, Ray Lewis, Doug Flutie, Troy Franklin, Spencer, Bucky Irving. That one is the common variation of that X-Fractor, and Charles Tillman. Yeah, Golden. I love ripping Sapphire. We'll do more of it next week. All right, Emmett, Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy, Dallas Turner, Xavier Worthy to 99, with a Malik Neighbors Dynamos, Trey Benson, Earl Campbell, which goes to the Titans, and a Wayne Corbett for the Jets. All right, this Xavier Worthy is numbered 92 out of 99.
Donnie.
All right, here we go. Give us something, Zenith. We're going to change what whack means, Donnie.
Single-handedly?
Single-handedly. Whack is now good. As of tonight, right?
That's right.
All right, we have Michael Penix on the splash. There we go, Falcons. With a Patrick Mahomes on the Z team. With a Tyler Nubbin to 50 for the Giants. A little throwback jersey. With a Jatavian Sanders RPA for the Panthers. Numbered to 399 on that Jatavian. How about a Duran Cherry out of 99? First time I've seen him. I don't even know who he is.
Hey, Shar.
For the Chiefs. And a Jaquan Jackson on the back. I don't know who this is. Chiefs fans. I'm assuming he was good. I'm assuming so. All right, thank you. I'll let you load that Mahomes for me. Appreciate it. All right. And again, we'll keep running through these tonight. We just started. We've only been live for 20 minutes exactly. 21 minutes, it looks like.
21 minutes.
Just turn the dial. Facts. So was Photogenic, too. All right, we have Mason Smith with a Trey Benson to 150 for the Cardinals. Joe Alt for the Chargers. I love these on-card autos. That's the 150. With a Drew Pearson to 99 for the Cowboys. Adrian Peterson on the green for the Vikings. We have a Will Shipley Eagles on the player worn memorabilia. And a Bruce Smith for the Bills.
Shar? I don't think so.
What's Shar
Shar
ask?
the Commanders.
No, Shar. That next break is going to be juice, let me tell you that. You don't see a lot of, like, dud boxes of Inception. Usually you get at least somebody. Oh, it's going to be something. There's something lurking in that box, in that case.
Okay.
All right, let me do a quick recap of this. Again, we're live on YouTube right now, so you can watch replays anytime you want. They're player-worn facts. They are player-worn. They are. There wasn't much for the Jags in there, Tyler. There was not much. There's still a bunch of cards getting loaded. There's like 30 more cards getting loaded. All right, we have Adrian Peterson, Will Shipley, Drew Pearson, Patrick Mahomes, Tyler, Aeneas Smith. These are all the numbered here. Leggett, Spencer, Jaden, Jonah Ellis to 99. Mike Singletary is numbered to 125. Devontae Smith. It says on the front, too. Player worn material. Thank you, Topps, because Panini doesn't care anymore. They don't give us player worn. All right, Joe Alt on card for the Chargers. Trey Benson, numbered to 150 for the Cardinals. We have Deron Cherry out of 99. Jatavian Sanders, RPA. The Michael Penix, Xavier Worthy, Tom Brady, purple to 125. Spencer Rattler, silver. Jalen McMillan, Bucks, nice autograph, good rookie. This is a case hit Kurt Warner launch for the Rams. Jordan Travis, Don Beebe, autograph for the Bills. Xavier Worthy to 75, Lad McConkey, and then an Xavier Worthy autograph numbered 32 out of 50 for the Chiefs. Congrats there, Chiefs. And Quesad.
And Eric won the Seahawks.
In the next break?
In the next break.
Okay.
And there's 8 teams left. We'll get that up, and we'll get the overlay listed. E-Rock, is that you? There's different names.
Facts, you are not wrong, Facts. Because, like, legit, seriously, what has Panini put out that's been good, right? I would say, obviously, Prism and Prism Hobby. I like Mosaic. I like Zenith. What am I missing? Like, Optic and Select is coming out. But I think they missed on all the other brands that they do. Black hasn't been that great. Obsidian just got too expensive for what it is. Like, I agree.
We'll put the overlay up. The Chargers went to Ryan. Yes. Yes.
That's the other thing, Jeff. That is the other thing. You can rip, goodness gracious. Right now, you can rip like 4 or 5. You can rip you can almost rip a case of Inception for one Prism Hobby box. So
I know Thumbs. We were
agree.
talking about that.
What did Thumbs say?
Flawlessism came on.
Yeah, Thumbs. I'm so disappointed in National Treasures and Flawless. I hope when they bring it out this year, they bring back at least Player Worn and none of this not associated, because I do love those two products. Some of my favorites. Yeah, Donruss Hobby, though, Sean, was not good. The Donruss Megas were good, but Donruss Hobby for the price was not good. There's 18 in a case, and you didn't even get guaranteed a downtown per case. So Donruss Blasters, Donruss Megas were decent. Optic Blasters are starting to show up. I think Walmart dropped them, so if you ordered any, you should get them today or Monday. We get cases in by the pallet load of those things, so our Optic Blaster cases, where we do crazy cheap case breaks, will be probably not for a couple weeks. Yeah, if you stay away from Sean and Donruss, you don't want to do hobby, so it's not worth the price. It's just not. You'll do better in Blasters and Megas for Donruss. I also believe that for Mosaic, too. If you're going to do Mosaic, stick to their Blasters or their Mosaic No Huddle over hobby. Do you want to do a half a pallet break, Stinky? We can do that. Custard, is your name up there for the Titans? She's checking orders.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I saw it come through and I realized I didn't cut and paste it.
Little bit of luck. I love Mosaic Choice. It's one of my favorite products. So yeah, that's good too. Sometimes I feel like some of those products that are meant to be a $200 to $300 box get up to that $500, and I don't like or $400 to $500. I don't like the price of it. Topps Chrome Hobby's been awesome. We usually have it in every break. I just am focusing on Inception this weekend since it's release weekend.
Well, I saw...
Facts, I don't know, but I know when we got our Prism Blaster order cases in and our Mosaic, there were 55 on a pallet.
Yeah, Custer, you got him. That was my bad.
What's up, Timothy? How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Tim.
And again, if you're new, we're going to give away another team in the next break, and we might even do a little box giveaway in a little bit, too.
Yes, there's 3. Cardinals, Cowboys, Falcons.
Charlie, if you're new to the hobby, I would probably start with Mosaic. If you can find blasters or megas. Optic will be out soon, and those you should be able to find too. Optic blasters. I would start small. If you're new to breaks, I would watch them for a while before you buy into. Yeah, Bobby, yes. That's the Kurt Warner card. Yeah, Bobby, I can do that. Billy David, we don't know. He's on the checklist.
I'm not sure which one it was.
Billy David, he's on the checklist. We were told to trust the checklist, but we need to see it to believe it still.
And I did actually check eBay today, and I didn't see anything, so...
Wait, Bobby, let me get you a better picture. Let me turn that off.
Cowboys
he
off
isn't
the
on the
board.
back end. I don't think he's on it. Because he was on the finest too, and he wasn't in finest. He just lost his lawsuit or whatever, so I doubt he's signed cards yet. Thank you, Thumbs. But you can still get his cards in there. You can still get numbered. You can still get 101s. You can still get numbered to 10s. And then he's not autographing any of this stuff, but you can get cards of his still.
Hey, Heather. So, Cardinals and Falcons.
Bobby, you set the market, Bobby. Facts. Marv, I think... Well, I don't remember the exact situation on Marvin Harrison. I'm sure he just wanted his own... Maybe he wanted to just do it. I don't know. There was I forgot some of what it was.
Aaron, they
Thank you,
are
Jim.
For this break. Aaron asked if the...
Yeah, for the rest of the night, Aaron, yes. So if you want the Packer... So, Aaron, there's this whole dual autograph situation. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, we'll deal with that situation. The Bo Nix, Michael Pratt dual autograph really irks me. I just don't know why Michael Pratt would be on that card because they should have put someone else on there. They could have put like Lad McConkey or something on there if they wanted someone else. So that card will not probably be worth as much because of him right now. But we didn't want that card to be like flip a coin for. So we just gave the Packers to whoever got the Broncos. And then we're doing that also with the Saints. If you get the Bears, you get the Saints. That is also because there's a Caleb Williams, Spencer Rattler duel. Any other duel we get tonight, which we will get them, we'll deal with that like we have all along. Let the two people talk it out. We can flip a coin for it. One can buy out the other, or they can sell it and split the profits. And if they need help with that, we'll throw it up on our eBay.
JT, thanks for getting the Falcons. Cardinals are the last team.
Aaron, when we're back over on Fanatics and we do our random team breaks, then we can separate them again. But for now, we're not going to unless we come up to some kind of agreement where the Packers are like the free team or a $5 team, and then they don't get that card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing.
Custer said he watched that card get pulled, and the Packers guy just gave it to the Broncos guy. That's amazing.
That's what they should do, Custer. That's what they should do. I saw another break, Custer, where the rule on that break was it goes to the player on top or whatever, and the player on top was Michael Pratt, so it went to the Packers. And like the Packers, like if this was a PYT, if the Packers were in this PYT, they'd be $20, where the Broncos are obviously more expensive. So it's not like, I just don't like that situation. Beckham, if you look everywhere right now, they're sold out. So I think they came out around 250 to 275. Last I checked, I saw them at 325, and then they sold out.
Wow. Yes, one team left, the Cardinals.
And again, if you want your team and you want to get in, we can run this quite a bit tonight, but not crazy amount because I'm going to be out of Zenith very, very shortly until Monday. They're 3 to 350 right now, Timothy. Yeah. It's really... What I love about it is you'll see as we're hitting some of these big quarterbacks, every case has been producing multiples of them. It's like it's a good mid-tier product that is producing consistently $500 and $600 and $700 cards plus $1,000+ cards at times too. And it's been a while since we've had a mid-tier product that's been consistently doing that. So that it doesn't surprise me it's gone up.
Tuesday. Okay. And then we will list everything. When I list it again, all teams will be available. So
Flying W, thank you for reminding me of that, because we won't even be live on Monday.
That's true.
Next time we're live, we'll have more Zenith.
Okay, Andrew, close us out with the Cardinals. Thank you. Overlay should be updated. I will list this again. We'll give away another team, and I'm done.
All right. Take a breath.
Ha.
You're doing good, missus. All right, I'm going to start with the prisms this time. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. Again, if you're new to us, we ship all cards, all base. All this will go out on Monday. And then YouTube is up and going, so you can watch replays anytime you want, forever and ever and ever.
We're listing again. The Bears and Saints are together in this break.
Yes. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, good luck.
And I'm about to list it.
Yeah, so you get the Saints with it. And again, that's because of the Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams duel. I just really wanted to make it easy in that situation for whoever buys the Bears. They should get the card, especially on that one. And whoever buys the Broncos should get that other card. So let's just make it easy and combine them. I feel like it's the smartest way right now. All right, here we go. We have our Rashee Rice, DJ James, and Michael Pratt. Stay away from us tonight, Michael Pratt.
Yes.
Thank you for all your help, those helping to answer questions. All right, Bijan Robinson on the silver with a Jaden Daniels. We always take Jaden, even on the green Pulsar patches, with Hicks and Troy Franklin.
Okay, the next break is up and pinned.
Thumbs, I started watching Thumbs, but I will only watch the morning. Thumbs, I think it's going to be 12 to 15. All right, Cooper DeJean on the silver with a Kool-Aid McKinstry, Chris Jenkins, and Dallas Turner. Isn't that crazy, Thumbs?
You just watched the morning. Nation messaged me today. He thought there was 4 or 5 just last night.
Okay, so it's probably 12 then. I think there were 8. Yeah, that's crazy. He's inevitable. He's inevitable. Maybe we got rid of them all, Thumbs. Maybe they're all gone now. All right, we have a Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, Eric All, and a Theo Johnson. There will be another giveaway up in just a second.
Yep.
For a team in the next break. All right, Kurt Warner, Jalen Wright, and Audric. In these, we're looking for the Jaden Daniels silvers, of course, and the green pulsars. The black and red checkerboards are the case hits. All right, Cooper DeJean. That's a Cooper DeJean box on the green. That's sick. All right, Kate Stover and a Tua. Let's go. I love the Mud Hens. Nick, you know that. Yeah, I know that. Gregory, they're not cheap. Prism Hobby is not cheap.
Okay, giveaways up.
Gregory, think of it like this. It's a lot cheaper than Deca. You could rip 5, almost 5 Prism Hobby for 1 Deca. Maybe it's 4, but still, it's crazy. All right, Harrison Butker, Johnny Wilson, and Brendan Rice.
I'm sorry, I just saw someone said how this works. Sorry, there's a lot of chatter with the giveaway right now. We can answer it in a few.
All right, we have a Miles Sanders with a Jalen Wright on the patch, Malik Neighbors, and Devin Leary. How breaks work, if you're new to breaks, you should always watch for a while. Get to know the breakers that you watch. Some a little bit different than others. You buy a team in the break, and then once the break is sold out, we rip all the boxes open. And then let's say you bought the Colts, any Colts cards all go to you. We ship them out next business day. All right, Lenny Moore on the silver, A.J. Brown, Mason Smith, and Devin Culp. Does it look like a mosaic? I don't know. We have Drake London. I haven't thought of that. Ricky Parasol and Thrash. I love the classic look they did, especially for the rookie quarterbacks. I like the classic pictures they took. Let's just say that. Feels nice. Like this. This is a Jaden Daniels silver prism. This is the reason we put megas in the break. What is this comp for raw right now? Who has the Commanders?
Alexander McKenzie, welcome back.
Alexander McKenzie, let's go, you're paid. Just on that card, we haven't even gotten to it.
Donnie, I saw that.
All right, Jaden Hicks, Will Shipley, and a Bo Nix. Welcome back, Alexander. Go Lions. All right, we have Isaiah Bryan with a Troy Franklin, Newton, and Keon Coleman. That's why we rip Prism Megas for cards like this. PSA 10s of this are crazy. So yeah, you're still paid whatever the cost of it is, raw. And it's off season. 200 raw is great. 200 raw is great. And obviously this is not the time to sell. Wait till after the draft and then preseason. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
We have Ania Smith with a Braylon Trice to 99 for the Falcons. Xavier Legette for the Panthers on card. There's something lurking in this case. With a Rod Smith, Broncos to 75. Bucky Irving to 125. With a Dallas Turner on the player worn for the Vikings to 150. And a Tim Brown on the Raiders. I'll take some of those back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We ripped both Donruss Megas and Mosaic Mega, or Prism Megas.
Nalasia came in here and asked for the money again on a different account
Yes,
with the
I
same
saw that.
profile picture.
I saw that. WFSG asked if Prism Megas are better than Donruss Megas.
Not necessarily. It depends. What are you hunting for?
Yeah.
Are you hunting for
What are you
silver?
looking for?
If you want a downtown, the Donruss Megas are the best way to go. We've seen the best hit rate of downtowns in those. It just depends what you're looking for. Yeah, thank you. Mosaic Blasters, retail-wise, are probably my favorite.
The one and only, you had them in the first break. The Steelers in the first break. This is the second break.
Let's go, let's go. All right, we have Andre Johnson with a Brock Bowers. That's sick. I love that look. All right, Brock Bowers behind the numbers for the Raiders. With a Patrick Mahomes on the Chalk Talk for the Chiefs.
The one and only, I haven't looked yet. I will in a second.
With a Jordan Travis RPA for the Jets. Looks like we have a Optic Contenders preview numbered to 24.
Yes.
With a Jonathan Brooks. Please be last on print. Triple jersey match. Oh, it's not. 17 out of 24 with a Roman Wilson.
Yes, and this is our business for someone asked. We don't break for like a company. This is us.
No, it's us. We don't. The only time you'll see our account live and it's not us, it's our son Noah who's in his 20s. But yeah, this is you see us. We've been doing this here on TikTok for 4 years, going on 5. Probably one of the first to do it here, by the way. But a lot of great breakers out there too.
And we are halfway on the next break if you want to get in.
We're just not on Saturdays a whole lot.
Yeah.
We break also on Fanatics Live.
The one and only. Their son runs it. They're employed by him.
That's right. The one and only. Well, we all know who the boss is, the one and only.
Front row breaks. Giants. Yes, you have the Giants in the break. He's ripping.
Nick Pick, it's what everyone wants the most right now. And always Nick Pick. I love baseball, but everyone wants football the most, and not including me. Mike Singletary, Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, Craig Morton, Michael Vick. We have a Michael Pratt to 200, Dallas Turner, Adonai Mitchell, Trey Benson, and a Tim Tebow. We all know one and only. We all know. All right,
said the same
Fred,
thing.
Bob, Dallas Turner, Jonathan Brooks, Bucky Irving with a Newton to 325, Roman Wilson, Ladd McConkey, Troy Aikman, and a Luke Kuechly. They did such a good job with Finest.
Should Cody hold his Bo Nix micro mosaic or
Cody,
for the season or hold it long term?
Cody, that's what, if you believe in Bo Nix or not, but if you're going to sell it before the season. If not, you might as well hold it, see if they make a playoff run. Latu, Edgren, Will Shipley. We're about to make someone's day here. We have Malik Neighbors. Bryce Young, though. Bryce Young autograph. Who has the Panthers? Not bad.
Panthers.
His stuff's going up.
Lindsay. Hey, you know who?
Lindsay. Got the Panthers. Lindsay has a buyer already. All right, we have Dan Fouts, the 99 Chargers. Blake Corum, Dynamos. Jatavian, Audric, and Dan Marino.
Okay, Chris said the card to hold for players you believe in is Prism Silver.
Prism Silvers. Long term, yes, that's true. Chuck, Roger Craig, Keenan McCardell, Tim Tebow, with a Dylan Johnson, Lindsay, the Panthers. Dan Marino. We have Warren Moon on the Chiefs with a Arian Foster and a J.J. Watt. And did you do the giveaway for the next break?
I did.
Okay, who won that? Chris. He's in the product for the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Titans, and the Vikings. Isn't that crazy? 4 different teams. All right, Caleb Williams. We have Mitchell, Kate Stover. Ooh, we got a case hit here, too.
Okay.
Johnny Wilson, Joe Alt. This looks like a quarterback. It is another Kurt Warner. That's weird.
That's weird.
This is Bombardiers, Kurt Warner. These are like 1 in every, 6 cases or something. A Bombardier. All right, nothing crazy, but cool card, though.
Princess M won the giveaway.
All right, Xavier Leggett. Nice, Princess M. Adonai Mitchell on the X Factor. Peyton Manning. Beautiful artwork. And an Aeneas Smith.
I feel like the Panthers are loaded in the top product.
Panthers are always going to get an autograph, I feel like, always. All right, Andre Reed, Andre Johnson, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett. We have John Elway with an Aeneas Smith to 20. With a Troy Aikman, Chop Robinson, Marshall Falk, and a Lawrence Taylor. All right, we still got another Inception.
And we're down to 10 in the next break.
I'm feeling a big quarterback in this Inception.
Okay, you know who.
Yeah, with Leggett and all them. All right. And Jonathan Brooks and Dylan Johnson signed. Bryce Young's been signing in the product.
Oh, next time a giveaway's up, Nathan, there's a pink bag with a timer right around my shoulder, and that's where you click.
All right, here we go. We have Newton for the Commanders. Drake May, let's go. These are so beautiful.
Nice.
Patriots. Drake May, 37 out of 50 on card. I love these.
C. Cooper.
C. Cooper, Patriots. That's why we play the game here. Congrats, C. Cooper. Little silver Sharpie on card, Drake May.
Nice.
Let's go, let's go. We have Troy Franklin on the Broncos. Boomer Esiason, the 125. Rod Smith, the 25. Dante Hall on the player worn. And a Chris Johnson, little CJ2K.
Nick.
CT scanner, that's funny. I don't even know if that's a real thing. All right, here we go. Let me do a little recap, and then we will load to the next one. You know who?
You don't? You know who?
Wow, you know who. Oh my goodness, you've been without power for so long. Yeah, they do have gold ink variations and silver, you're right. All right, Dante Hall, Rod Smith, Boomer, Dan Fouts, Newton, Andre Johnson, Troy Franklin, Broncos, Jonathan Brooks, 17 out of 24. Jaden Daniels on the patch. Cooper DeJean, silver. Cooper DeJean, green. Aeneas to 20 with the Dylan Johnson auto. Dallas Turner, Xavier Leggett. Lindsay, you got a lot of autos in this break. You got 4. 4 Panthers autos.
That's crazy.
Kurt Warner on the super short print for the Rams. Braylon Trice for the Falcons. Bryce Young for the Panthers. Jordan Travis on the RPA. Man, you're in Gallatin right where it hit. Oh. We have Brock Bowers, and then, of course, the Drake May on-card silver Sharpie autograph, and a silver Jaden Daniels, too, in that break.
That's crazy.
Send them the pun, is what she said. I don't know, pun.
Okay.
Jeff, that's crazy to me, because I feel like we hit Roman Wilson way too much. But maybe all his cards came out already. I feel like we hit him way too much. That's crazy you haven't hit one yet. All right, we are running this back, of course. If your favorite team's gone, no worry. We'll run it again. No pressure ever to get in the breaks here either. If you just want to hang and chat, we love that too. Manthropologists, you'll have to message us. There's not Manthropologists, they're hard to get. So I'm only putting them in breaks right now. And the prices, like to rebuy them, have gone crazy high. Like you can't even find any out there under 300 to 325 to 350 a box right now. So there's I have cases to do breaks for a little bit, but I'll be out probably not too long. Tommy Kramer, one time.
Okay, I'm getting the overlay updated. I think we're close to full.
Okay. And the way we're doing the dual autograph cards here, just so you know, there is a dual autograph of Bo Nix and Michael Pratt. That's a weird one to me. So instead of worrying about who gets that card, we're just giving the Packers to whoever buys the Broncos. Simple said. There's also one of Caleb Williams and Spencer Rattler. A little bit better, but Spencer's still not at Caleb's level for sales. So we're giving the Saints to the Bears. So those two, those are done. If we get the Jaden, Drake May, or Caleb Williams, or if we get the Drake May, Caleb Williams, well, the two people who hit it, we've been getting in a group text with them, and they either we can flip a coin for it, roll the dice for it, they can sell it on eBay and take the profits and split it, or sometimes one of them buys the other one out. So that's how we've been doing it here, and it's worked 100% of the time perfectly, and everyone's been happy. Jim, I see you, Jim. TJ, let's go. See, 5 Shades, you lost the Knicks Pratt booklet duel at a card flip yesterday. Was there any chance that you guys could have talked about it and you bought out that? See, that's just not right to me. That one specifically, I get the other ones. That one specifically, like, I would rather, if we were putting the Packers in the break, I'd put the Packers for $10 and just say you don't get that card. You get any other Michael Pratt autographs, just not that one, because that's a weird one. Sorry that you had to do that. Go through that, 5 Shades. I hate it that way too, Jeff. Because sometimes he's not on the top. And then, yeah, that's, again, we've listed, we hit a Jaden Caleb out of 25 last night. That the two of them working it out. And then we hit a Jaden Malik Neighbors. So the person who had the Commanders bought out the person who had the Giants, and they gave him a good deal. It wasn't like it was half the value of the card. And then both parties were happy. It's a community. That's what I keep saying. Aren't we a community? Can't we work it out? Why does that have to come down to player on top, player on left?
Okay, we are full. Put the overlay up, please.
Wow. Yes, ma'am.
So we are full. We'll run this again. It just took me that time to get it. I want to make sure everyone sees their teams. This is break 10-14.
Okay. We are running this back a few times tonight until I'm out of Inception, which we will run out tonight. Of Inception, not Inception, Zenith. Once I run into Zenith, we'll be back in tomorrow. We're not streaming tomorrow. Those of you who are our regulars that we do our Sunday nights on Fanatics, probably not. So that's why we're on tonight, and then Monday, Tuesday we'll see. Tuesday for sure. We always do double streams morning and night, and then we'll see about Monday. The one and only. Thank you for always being so positive. Yes, the one and only in every room you go in. No matter who it is, no matter the situation. And I appreciate just when you come in here for 2 seconds and say hey to us. Yes, Jaded, it's on there. It's out of 25, Jaded. I think it's at 4K or best offer. They're going to leave it at that. And then they might end up doing something else with it after the weekend. All right. Good luck, everyone who's in this break.
Next break is up and pinned. I'll do a giveaway.
If you are new to us, we are live on YouTube. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but I say that way. If you ever need to rewatch a break you're in, or you just want to rewatch, we leave our replays up forever.
Yogati wants to know if he buys a hyperspace, can you rip it?
Yes, I can, Yogati. We can probably rip it in between breaks. It's on. If you just look up the card out of 25, Nick. It's 615 something.
615 cards, I think.
Which is the Nashville area code.
Yeah.
You'll see it if you look it up. I don't remember the exact name. All right. Again, we also ship the veteran base I skip over. All right. We have a St. Brown Silver, Troy Polamalu, Jermaine Burton, and the Blake Corum. You're welcome. Pun, it depends where we're at, right, Pun? TP, we like him. You can get autographs of him in this stuff. In that top stuff. All right, future MVP Jared Goff with a Latu and a Dallas Turner. I had to at least get that in there once.
Good luck, good luck. Usually, Pun.
Man,
usually.
The one and only. He was so fun to watch. All right, Adrian Peterson Silver, Rakestraw, Mitchell, and Xavier Worthy. All right, Timothy. Timothy, let's get a Barry Sanders autograph in this break. All right, Quentin Johnston with a Jalen McMillan and a Tyler Nubbin.
And in about 2 minutes, I'm going to give away team in the next break.
Manthrow, I've been saying that before the Lions were good. All right, Danny Dimes Silver with a Jermaine Burton patch for the Bengals on that green with the Joe Alt and a Braylon Allen. Sam, how are you doing tonight, Sam?
Hey, Sam.
All right, Terry and Arnold, more Lions, with a J.C. Latham and a J.J. McCarthy. All right, let's keep it going. Seahawks in the next break. I see you, Cal. Appreciate all the likes.
Yes, thank you.
At some point here, Mrs. will run a giveaway for some, maybe a blaster or something.
Sounds
all right,
good.
Kool-Aid McKinstry Silver, Chris Olave. Have we heard status on him? All right, Tip and Trotter, because I know there was talks of him maybe not playing again, but I think he's going to play. I just haven't heard much about him. All right, we have Montez Sweat, Ben Sinnott, and a Lad McConkey. No kidding, J-Ray. All right, I'm not real. He just changed his name to I'm not real. All right, Jimbo Covert, Jaden Daniels Green Pulsar. This is why, again, we put these in here. Help with the big teams if we can hit a good quarterback. Edwards and Brian Thomas. Slab these up and hold them.
Country Road.
I've heard these grade really well, so slab them and hold them. That's what we're looking for in these. Why we put a little bit of retail in these breaks. All right, Frank Gore, Nate Wiggins, and Jaheim Bell. All right, we have a Zamir White with a Michael Penix. Didn't we already have a patch in this box? Michael Penix, nice, and a couple of base. Falcons. I felt like, or was that the box before? I felt like it was in this one. Another break is up in two. If you want to get into the next one.
We're over half on the next one.
We're going to
already.
hit some monsters on these QBs very shortly. Anthony Gold, Max Melton, and a Najee Harris.
Heard something I didn't know today, that Tank Dell will never play again. Is that true?
It's possible, Custer. I know that injury that he has, he wouldn't be able to play next year. I know,
right,
jaded. All right, good luck. Come on. All right, Tyler Nubbin, Michael Pratt, which goes to the Packers and the Broncos. They're sharing that one. Michael Pratt on the on-card with an Adonai Mitchell on the red to 75 for the Colts. Little on-card auto there. With the Jacob Cowing to 125. Fred Taylor to 75. Jalen Polk on the player worn to 125. And a Deuce McAllister. Oh, Michael Pratt. Are we doing this again?
Pratt. So many, Chris.
Yeah. And again, I have a feeling we'll see Origins boxes over 400 in a week, even based on rebuys from the distributors have gone way up.
We put the Saints are with the
The Bears and the Saints go together, Derek. I can explain again why after. So whoever buys the Bears gets the Saints, and whoever buys the Broncos gets the Packers. All right, we have the future MVP Jared Goff on the behind the numbers. Love this product. With a CeeDee Lamb. And that one is number 12 out of 50 on that CeeDee Lamb. We have a Michael Irvin to 25. PS 99, just so you know, there's a little button you got to hit. If you copy and paste, it actually doesn't help.
It doesn't work. You need to hit the button.
Michael Irvin to 25, Cowboys. With an Anthony Gold RPA for the Colts. That wasn't numbered to 399. With a Gary Clark for the Commanders in 99. I haven't heard that name in forever. And a Chris Braswell. We got some stuff lurking.
Thanks all for the follows. I see those. We appreciate you.
Yes. And if you are new to us, we have been going live mainly 4 mornings a week and 2 evenings here on TikTok. Usually Wednesdays and Saturdays, I think, is our new schedule. And then every other night, we're on Fanatics Live if you're looking for us.
And there's 30 seconds left in the giveaway for the Seahawks.
All right, we're going to do this, and then we'll end with another Inception. Tampa does, Billy. You usually get some Bucky Irving and Jalen McMillan autographs. And just so you know, Tom Brady autos for Tampa can be hit in Topps Finest.
There's a gift bag right around here with the timer. That's how you enter the giveaway.
Tom Brady for Patriots can be hit in Inception and Finest. It's with the Buccaneers. All right. Latu, Cooper, Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors, Terry Bradshaw with a Cade Stover numbered to 325. With a Marvin Harrison Jr., Roman Wilson, Ray Lewis, X-Factor, and another Cade Stover.
We typically do random team breaks over on Fanatics, for those who were asking.
A little bit of luck. I think I only can run this like maybe 5 or 6 more times, and then we're out of Zenith. Chop Robinson, Chuck Foreman, Roger. I'll have a restock next week. Keenan McCardell. We have a Jim McMahon, and we have a Peely. We have a Peel card. I will do that at the end of this box here.
Mikey won the giveaway. Congrats.
All right, Bucky, Brock, John Elway, and a Johnny Wilson. That Peel card, I'll explain that. There are 3 different players on the back of that card. We'll peel the label off, and we'll see what team it goes to. You can get those numbered. It's kind of a cool little fun thing they do. Just got to be careful peeling them. I've seen some breakers using a knife. Don't do that. They're not that difficult. All right, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Mitchell. We have Cade Stover. With a Roger Craig autograph for the Niners out of 99. That's sick if you're a Niners fan. Roger Craig, 16 out of 99. With a Tim Tebow, 24 out of 75. With a Randy Moss, Brad Johnson, Emmitt Smith, and a Caleb Williams on the uncommon variation. Yeah, I'll show you what the mystery is in just a second. Let me get these rest of these packs from this box open, and we'll do the Peel card, and we still have an Inception to go too. We still got one more autograph in this as well. You Niners fan, Sean? Yeah. Johnny Wilson, Andre Reed, Chad, Earl Campbell. We have Jim Everett with an Aeneas Smith for the Eagles. He's got a nice autograph though. With a Donovan McNabb, Malik Neighbors on the X-Factor, Eli Manning, and a Quinyon Mitchell. All right. Eagles do pretty well in these breaks, too. Because Cooper DeJean, Keon, Larry Johnson, Edgar and James, Brett Favre, Luke Kuechly, with a Tim Tebow to 200. We're getting the Tebows here. With a Chad Johnson, Troy Franklin, Craig Morton, and a Brock Bowers. Yeah, Cade, he still has gone up little by little, yeah. He does. Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson. It was that pick in the Super Bowl. Worthy, Brock, Jaden Daniels. And that one is on the rare pitcher variation. It says it under the card number. With a Dante Hall, numbered to 99. Michael Pratt, Buccaneers. Lad McConkey, Ricky Williams, and another Jaden Daniels. You got the rare and the uncommon variation of Jaden. We'll get both those loaded up.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Mikey. And Jim said, I don't even collect anymore. Still find myself watching you.
Nice. Let's go,
it.
Jim. Just hang. It's a great community. All right, there's still one more box, but this card is either Troy Polamalu. Wait, is that Troy? Dante Culpepper or Randall Cunningham? So this is either going to the Steelers or the Vikings.
Okay.
Either going to the Steelers or the Vikings. They can be numbered. Pretty easy to peel these. I just take my time so I don't ruin the corner. Here we go. Good luck. Wow. Troy took out the 2 Vikings in this.
There goes the one and only.
Did the one and only get this?
The one and only.
Let's go. The one and only. That's cool. So these are the Mystery Facts Peel card. Congrats to one and only. You can't mess with Troy. The one and only, you spoke that card into existence tonight. All right, here we go. We have Latu. After Latu, how about a Caleb Williams redemption?
Whoa!
Autograph green parallel RPA for the Bears. Who got the Bears?
The Bears was Clayton Kane.
Clayton Kane, let's go. They send these out pretty fast, and Caleb, I heard, is already signed. Clayton Kane. I know someone who redeemed a redemption and got it 10 days later of Caleb, so.
Hey, Ship. That last product was finest.
Yep. All right, we have a Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, with a Larry Johnson to 99 for the Chiefs, Steve Young on the green, Niners, with a Jonathan Brooks out of 99 on the player-worn memorabilia, and a Phil Simms to end the break. All right, let me do a quick recap, and then we will run that next one. And was there a Star Wars we opened too?
I did not see it come through yet.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Thank you. How you doing, Pun?
All right,
Pun, how you doing, Ship?
Let me do a recap of that. Congratulations. Who did you say had them again? The Bears?
Bears was Clayton Kane.
Clayton? Where's Clayton at? Clayton Kane, congratulations.
And the next break has 5 teams left.
All right, here we go. We have Dante Hall, Jaden Daniels on 2 different variations there. Congrats. Tim Tebow, Malik Neighbors, Cade Stover, Gary Clark autograph, old school. We have Jalen Polk, player used, Fred Taylor for the Jags, Jacob Cowing, Terrion Arnold. We had Jermaine Burton, Jonathan Brooks to 99, Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, Tim Tebow to 75, Michael Penix, the Troy Polamalu on the Mystery Facts, with the Michael Pratt, the Jim McMahon, the Michael Irvin to 25, CeeDee Lamb was to 50, Anthony Gold RPA for the Colts, Aeneas Smith autograph for the Eagles, Adonai Mitchell on the on-card to 75, Larry Johnson, Steve Young, Roger Craig auto is pretty sick too for the Niners. There was a green Jaden Daniels Pulsar in there, and congrats on this, Caleb Williams on the redemption.
And J. Ray, you're perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, whatever you guys do, you're perfectly fine.
Okay.
We trust you.
Okay, so I'll let him get those breaks. I'm going to update the overlay.
All right. There'll be another giveaway up in a minute. Dixie. Nick C, I probably asked you, but are you coming? Did you decide? Are you not coming to the National this year?
He said he probably wasn't able to.
Probably wasn't able to this year. Okay. There's always next year, Nick C.
You can put the overlay up. I'm still going through orders, but
I'm trying to get the Zenith to stand, so we're just going to put it right there because it's not wanting to stand. Okay. All right, there's the overlay for the next break. Ship, the National is the last weekend of July into the first weekend of August. Whatever that overlap weekend is, that's when it is.
And we are sold out.
It starts on a Wednesday, goes through a Sunday. We usually get there. We're usually there like Thursday through Sunday. We're usually there Wednesday night, but we leave Sunday morning. Congrats, Clayton Kane.
Clayton, nice.
Let's go to the one and only.
One and only. It was the last team.
Ship, if you ever have time to go, Ship, even if you can get there for 2 days, you want at least 2 days there. 3's perfect. It's an event. It's an event. Bill, it hits, Bill. And for the mid-tier price that it's at right now, and we're doing like super value on this. We're doing the prices as low as we can.
Nice, Tim.
It just is a good product. All right, good luck.
Okay, the next break is going to be up in a second.
All right. And what break number is this?
This is break 1015.
All right. If you're at 1015, good luck. Nice. Good luck on your Prism Mega. I hope you get a good silver quarterback.
Yes.
Again, if you're new to us, we are live on YouTube right now. So if you miss anything or need to rewatch your break, you can go to 238 Cards over there and you can scrub it back, watch us live. You can rewind it while we're live, or we leave our replays up forever. We always leave them up. They're up there forever. Nothing to hide here. We like replays. So, also live on Twitch. Thank you, J Ray. All right.
Is anyone over there, J Ray?
And if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, a couple people usually do.
I'm sorry.
Sorry we don't have the chat up, but we're live on TikTok tonight. Nation's over there, I'm sure. Hello, Nation. All right, good luck. Good luck. We'll start with a little bit of retail and we'll get into all the hobby. All right, we have Tyler Conklin, Eric Allen, Byron Murphy, and a Marshawn Lloyd. Again, if you're new to us, I ship all the veteran base that we skip over. They all get shipped to you, and we ship out next business day, which is now Monday. All right, we have Jimmy Johnson, Edgar and Cooper, Spencer Rattler, and Kid Raporta. You know who. You don't want to know what we hit last night. Wow, nice Marvin Harrison Jr. on the silver prism. Max Melton, Jordan and Love. You know who. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
No one needs to get that. You know who it was numbered? It was numbered to 5, I think. Or was it numbered lower? It might have been out of 2. Was it out of 2 or 5?
It was something. All
right, we have a Dalton Schultz, AJ, with a Peyton Manning autograph. It was numbered to 5, but it did go to Zach Chatty, who is he bought it just to try to hit that card. All right, we have Amari Cooper with a Luke McCaffrey on the patch. With a Chris Braswell and a Carson Steele.
Was it a relic on the Clayton's redemption?
Yes, it was Jumbo relic. Jumbo. All right, John Elway, Eric All, JJ, and Marshawn Lloyd. Clayton, it was green. So whatever green is number 2 on those.
We don't hate you.
You know who? We actually thought of you. If that means anything, if that helps, the moment we pulled it, I immediately thought of you. All right, free team in the next break. Free team in the next break. Empty box there. We'll get one more of these retail, and then we'll get into all the hobby. Silver Foy, Jahan Dotson, Bo Nix with a Luke McCaffrey. One of these days we'll get it. All right, Myles Garrett, Darius Robinson, Ray Davis.
First time for everything, right?
Nick Bosa Silver, Cade Stover, Jalen Polk, and a Breece Hall. Looks like Florida is going to hold on. All right, we have a Josh Jacobs, a Will Reichard, and a Joe Milton. All right, silver, Anthony Gold with an Audric Estime. Little orange patch there. Braylon and Malachi. Give us one good silver here. We got one in the first one. Give us one in this one. Thank you for the follow, Kenneth. All right, we have... All right, so Marvin Harrison in the first 2 boxes. Marvin Harrison. Who had the Cardinals?
Cardinals.
Slap those up.
Jim.
All right, Jim. You got the Marvin Harrison Silver and the Marvin Harrison Green Pulsar.
I see you, Heather. Thank you, James, for the follow.
Oh, this might be booklet. It's a thickie. Good luck here, y'all. Good luck. It is booklet. I'm going to put the booklet to the back. Okay. So we have autograph here. So we have Audric Estime. We have Peyton Manning. We have Christian Okoye. We have a patch of Will Shipley. I want to get to this. Will Shipley, player worn, with a Kurt Warner. All right, and we have an Audric Estime. Good luck on this booklet. We do have top loaders for these. All right, let's see it together. Drake May on the rookie booklet. Let's go.
There you go, Nick.
45 out of 50, Drake May. Good. That's crazy. Do we have any booklet top loaders in here? Okay, we'll grab some booklet top loaders too. Just make sure you get a top loader for this. Congratulations, nice. Drake May.
There you go, Nick. Nick P. Yep. Correct. No JJ in Inception.
But we can hit them in Zenith.
Yes.
I'd like to put a couple of those on the... Yeah. I got nothing up here, so... Oh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to put a couple cards up on the stand here. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. All right, we'll get that Drake May taken care of. I'll show it again at the end so you can see it or take a screenshot of it. All right, here we go. Man, user right now, it's just jumped in price. It came out around $250. I haven't seen any less than $325. It's just a good product for that price, so it just keeps going up. Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson, Xavier Worthy, Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels with a Joe Alt number to 150. Kurt Warner, Audric, JJ, and we have a Lad McConkey. I love these cards. Nice Lad McConkey.
JJ's contract with Panini. That's why.
Ray, it's just a top loader like it is for this, Ray. The card is displayed open then in the top loader. All right, we have Caleb Williams, Quinyon Mitchell, Kate Stover, Johnny Wilson, Andre Reed, Jonah Ellis. We have the Joe Montana Chiefs with a Brock Bowers blue to 99. That's a nice card. With a Peyton Wilson and a Brendan Rice. Sorry if I'm missing any of the chats. I'm with the giveaway stuff. Sometimes it flies by too fast. All right, Chad Johnson, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, Latu, with a Dante Culpepper autograph for the Vikings. There we go, Vikings. We have a Marshawn Lloyd. There's a Drake May on the debut, on the finest, with a Jermaine Burton refractor, Dan Marino X-Fractor, and a Keon Coleman. All right, a little Culpepper here.
You'll take it, Tim. That's right.
You get all the, yeah, we're just putting the Saints with the Bears due to the dual autograph, so you would get all Bears and all Saints cards. Edgar and Cooper, Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors, Chop Robinson, gold to 50. Trey Benson for the Cardinals.
Heather, that's funny.
With its T.O. on the Niners to 125. Marshall Falk. We have a Caleb Williams on the X-Factor Field Generals, Jerry Rice, and a Santana Moss. Let me show that if you get a shot.
Yep.
I'll put it up on the stand. Thank you, missus.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Let's go, Primo.
Primo.
Thank you, Primo. I think I hit in both the breaks. All right, Roger Craig, Keenan McCardell, Tim Tebow, Mike Singletary, Anthony Gold, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams on the Field Generals Refractor, Terrion Arnold, and a Rob Gronkowski. Someone asked about the top loaders for booklets. They look just like a top loader you'd put a booklet in. So there it is. So we can protect that card. These are harder to find these nowadays, but we do have them. We do have them. Let's put it right in the middle, though. Let's put that right there. All right. Yeah, Primo. I'll be interested about that, but that's so cool, though. All right, Ray Lewis, Emmett, Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy, with a Junior Colson to 99. Those don't go up there. There we go. With a Trey Benson, Marv on the refractor, Mark Rippon, and a Dwayne Bowe. For the you youngins, it's pronounced Bowe.
Ha.
All right, wait. Let's do that last. Let's grab the Zenith.
And we're half full on the next break. Nice, Lindsay.
Yes, if your team is not there, we'll run this a few times tonight. Okay, this is sick. This was a Cardinals break. This is a case hit, and in some case hits, there's a rare version of that case hit, and this is it. So there's an Ice Alphas. They're not always Ice. And this is the Marvin Harrison Jr. This is a case hit.
Nice.
Congratulations to the Cardinals. It
Jim.
is not numbered, but that's a sick card. Oh, my gosh, look what's behind it. A Zoom CD Lamb right behind it.
Whoa. Taco.
Zoom to 50. Let's go. Let's go. Zoom to 50 with a Michael Irvin auto, patch auto, also for the Cowboys.
Nice.
With a Ray Davis to 299. We might get an extra auto on this. Ray Davis to 299 for the Bills. We did. A Clinton Portis autograph to 99 for the Broncos. And a Joe Alt on the base. All right. That was a nice box. Extra
Nice.
Autographs.
And Easy, you won the giveaway. Congratulations.
All right, Clinton Portis was a beast for a while. Again, check out this Alpha's case hit, and it's the rare version of the case hit. It's a cracked ice version. Not numbered, though, but that's also a sick hit.
Yeah, it was a good
That was a good
box.
Zenith. That was a good. That was a good Zenith. Where is that? The wrong loader. Here we go. That was a good Zenith for sure. All right. What was else we got here? I know you're checking orders, so I'll load these for you.
Yeah, I can load. I'm good. I got a second.
Tyler, we already are at deal prices. Tyler, if you're new to us, we have always been known on here. We've been on here longer than almost anyone. As the cheapest ones on here. We really don't upcharge. The people who give you deals are still more expensive than us, just so you know. And we've already run this break like 4 or 5 times, and it's only been an hour and 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate, always ask, some of those guys, our breakers are charging way too much. Some of them charge way too much. The greed is real. All right, here we go. We have Jatavian Sanders. Are you laughing at me?
Yes.
We have a Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers to 75. There we go, Bucks. With a Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders out of 125 on the on card. On that Luke. And then we have an Archie Griffin for the Browns to 25. Or Cincinnati, I'm sorry. Cincinnati 25. Whoop, card behind that. Bob Greasy on the green, not numbered. Leggett out of 150 on the player worn. And then we have a Steve Grogan. Little old school Patriot.
Bassin, thank you for letting us know. We will definitely be praying for your mom. I know that's a big deal. Please keep us in the loop on everything you guys are going through.
Yeah, Bassin, please keep us in the loop. And Tyler, you're not wrong, Tyler. Like, ask questions, Tyler. This is a great community here. We're not, there's a lot of great people in here who will help you. Always kind of learn. I always say watch breaks for a while before buying in to get to know who you're buying in with. Because there's some great breakers out there. I'm not saying they're all bad. There's a lot of great ones.
Tyler, thanks for the follow.
Well, there's a reason we fill fast, and I'm telling you, it's...
Yeah, this is break, 5? And it's been an hour. Yeah.
All right, we have Bob Greasy, Archie to 25, Junior Colson to 99, T.O., Caleb Williams, Keon Coleman, Marshawn Lloyd. This is the recap, of course. Joe Alt. We have Will Shipley to 75, Christian Okoye. There's the Luke McCaffrey on-card auto to 125. Luke McCaffrey patch. Couple Marvs. Marvin Harrison Silver, Marvin Harrison Green Pulsar. With the Peyton Manning to 50. Xavier Leggett, player worn material to 150. Nice Jalen McMillan out of 75 on-card auto. Michael Irvin, patch auto 6 for the Cowboys. Clinton Portis for the Broncos. Dante Culpepper, Vikings. Trey Benson to 50 for the Cardinals. Ray Davis for the Bills. Brock Bowers to 99. Audric Estime to 150 Broncos. This is a case hit rare. I don't know if it's the first time I've ever seen him do one like that. That's not numbered. Alphas also for the Cardinals. With a Zoom for the Cowboys. Cowboys and Cardinals. Nice break. Yeah. And then, of course, congratulations to the Patriots. This is a booklet. Drake May, 45 out of 50 on that rookie booklet. Congratulations to the Patriots.
Nice. Oh, and Jim, if number card matches a jersey, is that a big deal? Some people like it. I don't know.
The jersey match?
Yeah, jersey
Some people like it. Some people hunt for it. Usually you get a couple extra bucks on eBay for it. A couple extra.
Oh, Tyler, yeah. Did you, Brandon? That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to get the update. There's less than 10 teams left in the next break. If your team's not there, we can run it back.
You did too, Brandon. Nice.
And I just have to check the orders, and I'll get the overlay. That's right, McGraw.
eBay 101. All right, I'm just going to kind of put these up here. I don't know if they're going to stand up on their own. You never know how they're going to stack on their own, right? Because this is not going to stand up there this time. We'll kind of do that. Shout out Foghorn Leghorn. Just that's the shirt I'm wearing. Woke up this morning, back in the day with the Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
I happened to go on YouTube and was scrolling, and for some reason I saw there was a live Looney Tune channel. There was like 5,000 people watching it, so I clicked on it.
Crazy.
On YouTube. Not YouTube TV, YouTube. No commercials, and they were just playing episode after episode of The Roadrunner.
That's funny.
Landon, there'll be a giveaway for our team in the next break, and then we'll do something a little bit later. Correct, Tyler. Correct. The pink prisms are only in hangers from Target. Correct. If you go to Walmart to get them, you'll get the green waves. Pink waves are at Target. And then you can get purple and golds out of those as well, too. J-Ray, it actually just came in today, J-Ray. I saw this shirt on sale, and I was like, I need that foghorn shirt. Landon, we give away a team in the break. So basically, if you're new to a break, how a break works is you buy a team in the break. So let's say you buy the Detroit Lions. Once we start ripping here, if you bought the Lions, you get every Lions card that comes out. No guarantee. They're factory sealed. We don't know what's in them, so there's no guarantee what you'll hit. But that's how we do it. That's how breaks are done. I miss Roy. Roy. I miss Roy. I'm not real. I miss Roy. Maybe Roy will be here. TikTok shop down below, Landon. Thank you, Chase. I say. Actually, J-Ray, what's crazy is I think Roy, who lives in Texas, actually is somewhere in Tennessee right now. He's opening a factory here for his organization that he works for. So I think, Mrs., we're supposed to try to see him sometime in the next week or so for lunch.
Okay. Nice. I would love that.
J-Ray, if we do that, we'll post a picture and put like a blur over Roy just for you. Appreciate the follows. If you're new to us, we always have a question of the day. And Mrs. came up with the question of the day today. And she just was, I don't know, she wanted to know if you could pick one superhero power, what would it be?
That's right.
One. I think I want to fly. I think I want the ability to fly like Superman. Yeah, we'll do another one, Captain Rick. I can do them until I run out of Zenith. I think I can probably do like 4 more, maybe. And then I'll be out of Zenith, and then we're done.
Okay, it says we are sold
JD,
out.
JD,
Just a minute.
JD, you're another one. You know what, Dippa? After I said flying like Superman, I was thinking, well, I think I'd rather heal like Wolverine or not be in like something. The flying ability.
If you can double check or just pay attention to the overlay, this.
Suddy, if I can fly and you can time travel,
can you put the overlay up, please?
Then us together, then we got this. Jedi powers, mind powers.
So this is.
JD, that's so you can have the soda from the fridge right to you without getting up, right? Let's go, Blake. Good luck, Blake. Invisibility.
I like invisibility.
So when you have invisibility, though, do they still hear your footsteps?
Well, in Harry Potter they did.
Do you still leave footprints in the snow?
In Harry Potter they did.
So that means you have to tiptoe all the time.
Yeah.
KB. KB, I like that, though. You're honest, KB. You're being honest. I don't think I would want to read other people's minds. Like, Jedi can read other people's minds.
I don't know.
I don't want to know what other people are thinking about me. Whatever.
Agree.
I'm too old to deal with that.
I agree.
Maybe Flash. Maybe his speed instead.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone has their teams. You are good to go.
All right. Good luck, everyone. Again, if you're new to us, the breaks are live on YouTube as well, so you can rewind and rewatch anytime you want, live, or if you want to rewatch later. If you're in a break, if you're not, we leave our replays up forever and ever and ever. Appreciate everyone. And we ship everything out next business day, which of course is Monday now. All this will go out on Monday. Everything from tonight, everything from last night. Everything from Friday morning we shipped out same day. So if you were in any of those breaks, your stuff's already on the way.
Yep.
And good luck. And we also ship all the base cards. So mainly there's base in this. The other ones don't have a ton of base. No Go Green. She's listing another break.
Yep, I just listed it and pinned it.
No, we can run this a few more times. Again, I have like 5, maybe 4 Zenith left. 4 or 5, I don't know. And once that's done, that's all I can do tonight for this break. I don't have any other break approved here on TikTok. You have to get breaks approved. We're over on Fanatics. We can just make up breaks on the fly, which we love to do. All right, here we go. We have a Daniel Carlson Silver, Audric Estime, Drake May on the base, and a Bo Nix Emergent. I like that. X-ray vision just to see what's in the boxes. I like that. All right, we have a Marlon Humphrey, Deebo Samuel, Xavier Worthy, and a Jonathan Brooks. J-Ray. All right, we have a Sam Laporta for the Lions on that green. Brock Bowers and Maurice. Seahawks for free in that next break. All right, Reggie. All right, Marvin Mims. Trevor Lawrence, little T-Law on the green Pulsar. Rook and Javon Baker. Getting a couple of these megas out of the way, and then we'll get into all that hobby.
Go green? We don't think so.
All right, we have Keith Byers with a Jalen Polk on the patch for the Patriots. Premier jerseys. Isaac and Lassiter. I didn't see his question.
It's Mark sign.
We don't think he does. We think he will eventually in some of the products, but I don't know when the first one will be. All right, we have a Chris Jenkins, Roman Wilson, and a Josh. He's on the checklist on Topps, but he was on it for a while in Finest too, and he's not in there. They just settled that lawsuit like 3-4 weeks ago. I doubt I'm sure they've already been producing these cards way before that. Maybe in the next product he'll be a redemption. All right, silver Cade Stover with a Calvin Ridley, Marvin Harrison, and Rakestraw. Thank you for the follow. Big basketball game coming up next. Jonathan Ogden, Arnold, and Jaden Daniels on the base. Houston or Duke? What do we think? My bracket says Houston, but my brain says Duke.
Yeah. Pun hopes it's Houston, right, Pun?
We have a Kurt Warner silver, Tavondre Sweat, Anthony Gold, and a TJ Watt.
Duke. Bunch of Dukes.
I think it's going to be a competitive game. I think Houston can hold their own for a while. We'll see how it goes down at the end. Justin Herbert on the green. We're getting some good veterans there. McKinstry and a Cooper DeJean. Can you look that up? D-South, there is Marv Prodigy autos from Finest on eBay. Are they real or fake ones?
Oh, okay.
Patrick Mahomes silver with a Troy Franklin rookie gear, Michael Penix, and a Jacob Cowling.
Zach E! Did you re-download TikTok?
Zach E.
Zach!
Much love, Zach.
I love the face palm.
Wait, that's the best entrance of a room I've ever seen.
Best.
D-South, can you send me those eBay links on our Instagram page, possibly? All right, we have Jaquan Jackson, Jordan Travis, and Brock Bowers.
I'm glad you did, Zach.
All right, let's get into the hobby now. Megas didn't hit in that break. Ooh, thin. Does this mean redemption? Wait. Why is this thin? There's still a patch in here. All right, maybe there's extra autos. I don't know. We have Aeneas Smith. Roman Wilson, Steelers. Who had the Steelers this break?
KB had the Steelers this break.
KB, let's go. I think we got shorted in auto in this one. Phil Sims, or it's different. All right, Phil Sims to 125. Randy Moss, this is why. This is a Randy Moss 1 of 1.
What?
Anytime I've seen a 1 of 1, they have not put in 2 autos.
Goat.
Who has the Vikings?
Goat has the Vikings.
Let's go, Goat. The 101 is right up there if you can see it. Goat, that is a Randy Moss 101. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice Goat.
All right, Jalen Wright to 150 and a Hines Ward also for the Steelers. Where's Goat at?
Yeah, he said it.
Let's go, Goat. That's just a sick card. Even if you're just a Vikings fan, to own a 101 Randy Moss, I think that's super cool.
Yes.
I was just thinking about my Lions and Barry Sanders. I only have one 101 of his. I need that. Well, I have a collegiate one. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Let's go, Zenith. Danny Boy, art prices are already rock bottom and the cheapest out there. So if a breaker's giving you a deal, just know we're still cheaper. Just how it is here, Danny Boy. That's why we fill so many breaks so fast.
Our deal is
So,
good prices.
Yeah, our deal is already we're rock bottom. All right, we have Devontae Adams with a Jordan Jefferson to 50 with a Jared Goff on the state of art, a little future MVP, numbered to 25 for the Lions. Wow, this is nasty for the Eagles. We have Terrell Owens, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham triple auto,
Whoa.
triple patch out of 25. Who had the Eagles? Thank you, D South.
I believe it's C Bougie. I'm double checking.
D South, do you think they did a second print run?
Wow.
And Leroy Kelly, the Browns hit too. With a Michael Penix on the back is also nice on the Michael Penix. All right, this is nasty. These triple autos are so nice. And it's Terrell Owens, McNabb, and Randall Cunningham.
Nice. C Bougie Sybil.
Oh, wait, I was wrong. Harold Carmichael. What? My eyes are bad. I'm sorry. But that's still sick. Triple for the Eagles.
Nice.
All right, Jared Goff here is numbered to 25 on the state of art.
And SPI, you won the giveaway for the Seahawks in the next break.
Custer, what did Custer say? Sorry, Custer. It's this chat's kind of flying right now. It also doesn't let me scroll up, so.
Okay, he just said he just said the same thing about the autos.
So, we heard someone say they might be doing a reprint on this. So
Yes, Custer.
maybe there are Marvin Harrison starting to come out.
Yes.
These are fresh cases we just got in, so maybe these cases are from the new batch. Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors, Chop Robinson, Chuck Foreman, Roger Craig, with a Michael Pratt to 49 Buccaneers, Kurt Warner, Audric, we have a Charles Tillman, X-Fractor, and a Javon Bullard.
Hon, you're getting close.
Lindsay, those state of art sell really well. That's awesome. Think that Jared Goff does? All right, Joe Alt, Sam Hartman, Trey Benson, Leggett, Christian Okoye, Malachi Corley, little color match to 35 for the Jets, with a Marvin Harrison on the debut, Bucky Irving, Bruce Smith, and we have a Chris Long there too.
Jace, you're not wrong.
Jace. Jace, I had nightmares last night, Jace. I just want you to know. Wow, $85 for that raw, Lindsay? That's crazy for an insert like that. Congrats. Roman Wilson, Jacob Cowing, Michael Pratt, Dwayne Bowe. Barry Foster autograph for the Steelers to 99. With a Brendan Rice to 99. Steve Young on the Field Generals. Barry Sanders is a refractor. Barry Sanders is an X-fractor. And then we have a Peyton Manning. A little miscut there on that Peyton Manning, I see. On the Peyton Manning. Does KB have the Steelers this break?
KB has the Steelers.
D South, you know how much we've gone through of that, and we have not seen any. Hopefully we start seeing them. All right, Warren Moon, Seahawks Warren Moon, Billy Sims, Walter Payton, Kurt Warner. We have Tavondre. We have Letu for the Colts on the autograph on their rookie with a Michael Pratt. Drake May on the debut X-Fractor. There is a Danny Amendola and the refrigerator William Perry. No, I think it was something else, Gage, is what she was talking about. I think it was Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden, she said.
All right, we have Mason, Blake Corum, Malachi, Aeneas, Malik. We have Johnny Wilson at 250, CJ Stroud on the team finest, with a Walter Payton, Magic, and we have Andre Reed.
Sam.
Sam, is he still on your roster? All right, Dante Hall, Lynn Dickey, Elway, T.O., Todd Heap, with a Malik Neighbors to 325, with a Peterson, a Magic Man again, with the Steve Young X-Fractor, and a Joe Alt.
Danny boy, did you win?
All right, let's get Inception and let's hit another quarterback. We're easily into a new case now. There's only 8 of these per case, so we're into a new case now.
It looks like it.
Oh, he bought them.
Okay. Yep, I see that. Yep, I see you bought the Titans.
Sam, let's get a Michael Pratt jersey. All right, Johnny Wilson. Are we on Tornado Watch again? My goodness. This is getting ridiculous here. All right, we have a Jalen McMillan to 125 with a Keon Coleman. 2 nice autos in that one. McMillan and Keon. That Keon is the 150. Nice. With the Jacob Cowing for the Niners is the 99. Dante Culpepper to 125. Roman Wilson on the player worn patch, not game used. He didn't even play last year. That one, blue is numbered to 10. That's 5 out of 10 for the Steelers. KB, you're killing it. And Mark Chmura, if you know, you know. Packers.
Hey, Broadway Breaks, did you just miss your Titans? How you doing? The Randy Moss is a 101.
That Randy Moss, yeah, is a 101.
No, we're in Tennessee. Nashville area.
We're in the Nashville area. We've gotten so many tornadoes in it's been crazy here. I know Oklahoma, I know Arkansas has been getting hit like crazy, but the Middle Tennessee area has been getting crushed as well too.
Sam, that's hilarious. Okay, we have.
Do you have any more for me?
We have 10 teams left in the next break.
All right, let me do a little recap of this break.
Yeah. Oh, Arkansas got slammed the other day.
Yeah, they did. We have friends like in Jonesboro.
Yeah.
And I know they made it through, but like, wow.
And Little Rock.
And quite a few cities in Tennessee got hit by multiple tornadoes on that. Was it overnight that one night?
Yes.
All right, we have Culpepper, Jacob Cowing to 99, Johnny Wilson, Brendan Rice, Michael Pratt, Jefferson, Phil Simms. These are all numbered. Roman Wilson is numbered to 10. We have Jared Goff on the state of the art. Roman Wilson autograph. Jalen Wright, player worn. Latu on the autograph. Jaden Daniels. Malik Neighbors is the 325. Barry Foster to 99. KB, nice break. We have Jets. Malachi Corley to 35. Patrick Mahomes silver. Drake May. Leroy Kelly autograph. Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers. Keon Coleman Bills. We had the triple autograph for the Eagles with T.O. and McNabb on there with Harold Carmichael as well too. Eagles nice. And then this Randy Moss is a 101. The black is 101 in this product. 101 Randy Moss for the Vikings. Zach E. What's his first name? Our close friends probably know each other. It's not a big town.
No.
Is he originally from there too?
That's funny. Okay, I'm going to update. I'm going through the orders. This is, the next break is 10:17.
Okay, Zach. My buddy, like really, really close friend, his name's Caleb. Well, Zach, you and I have to talk about that. It's not like it's the biggest, smallest town, but it's not huge, and Caleb's been there his whole life. He used to live here in Tennessee, and then he moved back home. That's funny. KB, congratulations.
Nice, KB.
You had a good Steelers break there for your team, KB. Yes, Blake. Yep. Again, if you're new to us, we're live on YouTube. We do that so you can watch replays anytime you want. So YouTube is up and running. You can rewind while we're live now, or you can watch later. We leave them up forever. They eventually get dated with a little, so you can see, but they're up there. You good, Bingo? Thanks, Bingo. Yeah, that Jared Goff was cool. I'm a Lions fan myself. I am a Lions fan myself. Lions fan myself. How long till we got? This game's got to be starting soon, right? Little Duke. Houston, I'm so excited for this game.
Oh, thank you. The name's busy.
Thank you, the names. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. We're all about the community here. We're not... Our account is not live 24/7. Can you get Noah to come get him? Yeah. Come out. Our account's not live 24/7, so...
You can't do that. Come on.
We're here for y'all.
Come on.
Illusions. That is like picking a favorite child, just so you know. I'm a diehard Lions, to Tigers, Pistons, IPC, all of that. My ultimate PC, of course, is Barry Sanders. I mean, it probably is between one of his rookie autograph PSA cards I have, or maybe... I have a couple autographs I love of the newer product, too. I have a Giraffe 101 auto of his that I got that I love. And I love his Downtowns and Kabooms, too. Which box are you looking at, Cope? I think the only one we have in the shop right now is what? Do we have Prism Blasters? I think those are sealed only. I think we have Star Wars down there. But we're just rolling through breaks right now. Yeah, which box are you looking at? Nick C. Yes, I would, J. Ray. Am I allowed to buy something back afterwards? No, it needs to be him out here.
Yeah. Okay, so
Would you sell all my Lions cards for a Lions Super Bowl? I would. Heather, I have seen the Uptowns. It sounds like they're a little more common than the downtown.
okay, so we have the Bears and Saints that are purchased together, and then the Buccaneers.
Yeah, if you get the Bears, you get the Saints, by the way. You get 2 teams for that price. Triple auto was numbered to 25, correct.
Okay, Bears and Mochi Town grabbed the Bears and Saints. So Bucks are the last team.
And Custer, I wouldn't even hesitate on that. I would be super sad losing, well, some of this collection I've been building my entire life. But
No, we're going to do it again, Danny.
I really, 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 really don't know what I would do if the Lions even made it to the Super Bowl. So it is. Now, Danny, we can run it back a couple more times. I think I got 4 Zenith left. So we'll run it back a couple more. We've only been live for an hour and 44 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're running through them tonight.
So Bucks are the last team. Oh, the overlay. Go ahead.
J. Ray, you're killing me right now. Oh my goodness. If I had both 101s to complete the rainbow I'm trying to finish for Barry, I still would give it up, J. Ray. If I never could have those back, I still would give it up. That's a tough... That, J. Ray, you really got me there. Danny, we leave our prices right where they're at, just so you know. We don't adjust them at all. So we're already rock bottom. We don't, we're rock... I don't know what their price are in the shop.
I think they're 12.
But we leave them right where they're at. I mean, everything, like we do everything. There's a science to what we do. Just remember, we don't charge extra for shipping. And then the fees we have to pay. And we're already cheaper than everyone else. So we just kind of leave it right where it's at.
Okay, we are full. Thank you, Bryant, for getting the Buccaneers.
But
The overlay should be updated. We are filled.
Brett, we have hit 1 Zoom so far, yes. It was a CD Lamb. I bet we hit another one, Brett, before this night's over. All right, I'm going to leave this up just for a second. Again, if you're new to us, our replays are available. We ship all cards on next business day, which is Monday. All the base go as well, too. Good luck, Brian.
I'm going to list this again.
What's up, Landon? Good luck. If you're new to us,
Okay, Brian.
I know it's a little... Saturdays could be kind of crazy busy sometimes. We do a lot here where we just chat too.
Yeah.
And a lot of chill. If you ever have Fanatics Live, we're there every other night. It's a great, tight-knit community over there as well, too. Got a lot of great people. That Fanatics app allows different kind of breaks besides PYTs. Right now, TikTok only allows PYTs or pick your divisions. So we will... Eventually, they might allow different breaks as well, but we do stream over on Fanatics as well, too.
And the next break is up and pinned. It's the same break.
We have not hit it. Well, Jim, that's the question.
That's the question.
Jim, we've been told there's Marvs on eBay from Finest, so for autographs. So maybe there are now Marvs and Finest. I don't know. All right, here we go. Good luck. And again, we ship all the veteran base I skip over. All right, nice. Jets Silver Malachi Corley with a George Kittle,
Good night,
Tyrion
J. Ray.
Arnold, and a Jaden Daniels.
Now it's locked.
Is Noah here?
Yeah, the door's shut.
Okay. Good night. Good night. All right, Custer. We'll be back on, I think, sometime Monday night or Tuesday morning. All right, Aiden Hutchinson, Anthony Gold, and Kool-Aid. If you're new and you see our account live, and it's not us, it's our son Noah. He is in his 20s. He's live like once or twice a week is all. All right, Shaq Thompson, Blake Corum for the Rams.
Okay, Custer.
Cooper and Brett Favre. All right, J93. Mrs. can make a note of that. We do donate the veteran base that you all don't want. We do donate that all the time. Oh, thank you, G-Man. You Giants fan? All right, we have Travis Etienne, Michael Penix, and Jacob Cowing. Heather, it's not poor bingo. It is Noah needs to start hanging out with his dog.
Well, Bingo went to leave and the door was shut.
All right, we have Kobe Turner with a Cade Stover for the Texans on the patch. Rookie gear. Jordan Travis and Byron Murphy.
Next giveaway's up.
Charlie G-Man's in here too. Charlie G-Man, another Giants fan up there.
Thanks, Danny.
All right, Latu for the Colts.
Lion Hunter.
And Marshawn Lloyd and Baker Mayfield. What's up, Lion Hunter?
I couldn't find that in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Oh, thank you, Siri.
Thank you.
That was funny. She said, when you said Lion Hunter, and then she wasn't know what you were talking about. Empty box, good luck, and we'll get into we have hit Jaden Silvers out of these, so that's why we're doing these is for the Silvers. Najee with an AJ Brown, Carson Steele, and a JJ McCarthy. We have Dexter Sr., Jordan Jefferson, and a Bucky Irving.
Okay, JD. I'll check it.
That's crazy, Austin. Tank! What's up, Tank? We have Braylon Allen, Jets, Jaden Hicks, Marshawn, and Bo Nix. Tank, I hope you're doing well.
Tank.
I don't have any 130s left again, just so you know.
Oh, I don't either.
Oh, there's none down there?
No.
Oh, can you have Noah get them?
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well, Tank. WFG, you have to look up comps on eBay. It just depends. Sometimes they comp around the same. But I will say the pink prisms are probably less of them produced. All right, Harrison, Dylan, and Ryan Flournoy. All right, we have a David Njoku with a Blake Corum on the patch on the premier jerseys with Javon and Adonai Mitchell.
There's the picture.
Wow, there's a Prodigy's Marvin Harrison Jr. autograph possibility in Finest. All right, now.
All right, then.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Thank you, JD.
Troy Franklin, Keelan, and thank you, D South, for sending pictures as well, too.
Yes, D South, thank you.
All right, let's see it. Let's start here. Let's get a good QB here for someone.
And we're half in the next break full.
And D South, thank you for looking that up to begin.
Yes, for sure.
That's the first I've heard of it. All right, Terry and Arnold for the Lions with a Cade Stover on-card autograph for Houston. That is numbered to 99. Let's flip it this way. With an Audric Estime for the Broncos to 150. With a Bucky Irving to 99. Buccaneers. Drew Pearson for the Cowboys is just on the green. With nice patches on that Marshawn Lloyd. Player worn, 23 out of 50. And a Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jacks. Man, Inception cards they're just beautiful. I know they feel a little bit like Origins. I do think they're going to grade better than Origins. They have a better card stock. I know Origins can be a little tough to grade. I think these are going to grade better. All right, here we go. Zenith, and we still got 2 more boxes after Zenith. All right, we have a Chalk Talk on the Jamar Chase for the Bengals with a Caleb Williams on the splash for the Bears. Jalen McMillan, first on print out of 25 for the Buccaneers. With a Roma Dunze RPA. There we go, Bears. Roma Dunze. And we have a Michael Pratt, of course, for the Packers. Michael Pratt is numbered 17 out of 24 with a Nate Wiggins in the back, not numbered. Of course it's a Michael Pratt. I need more 130. Another. Do you have a 130?
I don't.
Okay, you're getting some. Okay.
Yes.
Did he answer?
I know. I don't know if he's looking at it.
USMC. I've started going through on yesterday morning stream, rewatching to see if I could figure out how many Michael Pratt autographs we've hit. And I think we need to make a montage. I think we need to make a montage of the 15 to 20 Michael Pratt autographs. Everyone always makes montages of their best hits. Why not make a Michael Pratt montage, right? All right, let's do Finest, and then we'll do another Inception. 100% Stinky. We've had some of those. Back to the Jamie Newman days.
I scared the living daylights out of him.
Oh, was he?
He was getting it, and it was in the dark. He was crying out in the room.
You scared him?
He screamed.
All right, Keenan McCardell, Tim Tebow, Mike Singletary, Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, Bo Jackson to 250 for the Raiders with an Xavier Legette. There's a Peyton Manning on the X Factor, Trey Benson, and a Dylan Johnson.
That's funny.
Sorry for the noise there. I keep hearing a little bit
I hear thunder.
thunder. Brandon, I don't think we have any card stands for sale.
I don't. You know what?
We can probably
I
try to
need to
figure
get-
we can try to figure that out.
That's funny you say that. Just yesterday, I'm like, I need to get some.
All right, we have Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy, Dallas Turner. They're the adjustable ones too.
Yes.
Jonathan Brooks, Chop Robinson, Marvin Harrison on the Finest. This is a nice Marv, 12 out of 25 on that debut, with a Sam Hartman and a Frank Gore Jr. All right, I love the 12 out of 20. I love out of the 25 version of this black here. Nice little Marv there. Gavin, Gavin, you're my weatherman. Tell me what I need to know, Gavin.
Yes.
Bucky Irving, Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, Nate Wiggins, Dwayne Bowe autograph for the Chiefs to 99. We have Andre Reed to 200. Chad Johnson. We have Bruce Smith, Troy Aikman, and a Marvin Harrison Jr. Gavin, are you telling me we need to end the break soon? Are we getting another tornado here? I don't mind the thunderstorms, Gavin. And we're not really in the flood zone here. It's the tornadoes we've been getting over and over and over.
I think we're okay.
All right, Ricky Williams, Dallas Clark, Calvin Hill, Archie, Will Shipley auto for the Eagles, with a Caleb Williams numbered to 200, Michael Pratt with a Bo Jackson on the Dynamos, Joe Alt, and a Jermaine Burton.
Yeah, that's not close enough to us, Gavin, but thank you.
Near Waynesboro? Where's that at? I don't even know where that's at, Gavin.
Amanda.
Yes, Amanda. All the years we lived in Michigan, I remember one tornado warning. Maybe a couple as a kid.
A couple as a kid, but not very many.
I've had more tornado warnings in the last 48 hours than the rest of my life.
That's true.
Troy, Chris Long, Newton, Lassiter, Dylan Johnson, Cooper DeJean. We have a Lad McConkey on the debut. Adonai Mitchell, this one's a refractor, with a Jonah Ellis and a Terrian Arnold for the Lions. That's got to be the uncommon variation.
We're giving away the Seahawks in the next break. There's about 12 teams left in the next break.
We have Frank, Marv, Jermaine, Terrian Arnold, Marino. Lassiter was the 150. We have Randy Moss on the Dynamos with a Quinya Mitchell. Lenny Moore and a T.O. This one's Eagles T.O.
Okay. Thank you, Stu.
Basson in the last. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Basson, it might be a push. That's a hilarious question. Not really, though. Both are not what we want, Basson. Both are not what we want. All right, here we go. Good luck. Xavier Worthy, Michael Pratt. Basson, it's your fault. Basson, it's your fault.
Zach.
Michael Pratt to 99. With an Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. That's sick. Well, on card. Who had the Chiefs?
Go Green.
Nice, go Green. John Randall 101. Another
What?
Vikings 101.
Busy. That's awesome.
We hit the Randy Moss and the John Randall.
That's crazy.
All right, the 101 is right there. Not crazy, but it's still a cool 101. All right, Eddie George. We have Adonai Mitchell to 50 on the player worn and a Jason Taylor. We have opened, I don't know, 10 cases yesterday and saw no 101s. We've opened, 2 cases today? Now I've seen 2 101s.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That for the Eddie George, yeah, I can show you the Eddie George. I'm going to do a recap right now, so I'll hold that Eddie George up. And again, replays are always available. Always, always, always available over on 238 Cards on YouTube. We're live there right now. That way you can watch replays anytime you want. Sorry, we're so due some of the big quarterbacks.
Yeah, we are.
All right, there's the Eddie George on the green variation.
Hey, I'm Davis.
Michael Pratt out of 24. Latu, Caleb Williams, Dwayne Bowe for the Chiefs. Caleb Williams splash. Jaden Daniels, Adonai Mitchell to 50. Lassiter, Leggett. That Marshawn Lloyd is also to 50. With Bears with the Roma Dunze on the RPA. Then we had the Drew Pearson, Bucky Irving to 99. Silver Braylon, Bo, Jalen the first on print out of 25. Blake Corum, Michael Pratt on card. Cade Stover for the Texans. Audric Estime for the Broncos. Will Shipley, Eagles. Marvin Harrison was number 12 out of 25. Peyton Manning, Xavier Worthy. Congrats on that Xavier Worthy on card. And then there was a John Randall 1 of 1 for the Vikings. Did you get David's?
I'm checking the order. David, I'm going through the orders now. What did you get, David? Who'd you get?
Did David get, sometimes David gets Seattle, sometimes David gets...
Seattle's for the giveaway,
Okay,
and Pokey
so-
won.
okay.
Oh, David, I see it.
Who'd you
Falcons.
get? You got the Falcons. Let's go, David.
And I'm going through the orders. I'll have him put the overlay up so you can check.
David, I hope you're doing well. Nope. Nope, it's not. Nope. But nope, if you both agreed to it. Nope, what happened in here, not that there's one right way, whatever. Just know what happened in here the other day. We hit a Jaden Malik Neighbors dual auto, and the person who had the Commanders bought out the person who had the Giants. So both people were happy. The Giants got paid, and the Commanders got the card. That's kind of how we like to do things here. We like to work it out. If the two people involved want to spend for it or flip for it or roll dice for it, we'll do that. You're welcome, David. All right, Roscoe. Yeah, sorry, Vinny. Sorry, Vinny. We got one Jaden base and a couple more commander cards of the wrong player. I'm sorry, Vinny.
Sorry, Vinny. Okay, do you want to put the overlay up? I'm just refreshing, so I'll add the new teams.
Again, I only can rerun this only... It looks like after this, maximum of 3, maybe only 2. Because then I'm out of Zenith. We do not have any other breaks approved for tonight. Only the ones... The approval process on TikTok's a little bit of a process. We can't just throw breaks together and go. I wish we could. When we're on Fanatics Live, we'll do a couple preset breaks, and then we'll make breaks with the community. What do you want in the break? Let's do this break. We'll figure it out, which is awesome. So if we're not here, our schedule on TikTok, if you're new to us, we are typically Tuesday mornings through Friday mornings, like 9 to noon. And then we are live in the evenings, a couple evenings, maybe Wednesday, Saturday evenings. And then our son is live like Mondays and Fridays here. And that's it for TikTok. Fanatics Live we do every other night. So there we go.
I believe
If you're one of our regulars on Fanatics Live, we will not be live tomorrow night. But you never know, right? But you
never know. Okay, overlay should be updated. Break 1018.
Titans were sold out, Landon. Titans were sold out.
Yeah, Titans were sold out. I just didn't...
Cody, we are rerunning it again.
Yep.
Houston, first score of the game. All right, Thomas. Thomas, let's just get you that Brian Thomas Jr. RPA. He has not shown up in Zenith tonight. I'm feeling it.
Yep. Okay,
We'll take. So we're good.
we're good.
Okay. Again, if you're new to us, we do ship all cards, even the base. Replays are instantly available on YouTube. We leave those up forever and ever and ever. 238 cards over there. We want you all to have access to replays anytime you want. We feel like that should always happen with breakers. Doesn't always happen with breakers, but ours are always up.
Okay, Thomas, good luck, and thank you, Cody.
What's up, Roz? All right, good luck, everyone. Stinky,
Stinky.
it's possible. We are doing a birthday celebration with some family that's here. So it is possible. I don't know if we'll be done in time, but it is possible. But I can't. Sorry, Stinky.
No
All right,
promises.
Here we go. We have a Terry and Arnold silver for the Lions with a Dexter Jackson, Jared Verse, and Xavier Legette.
Stink pickle.
Is Zach in this one? He missed the layover.
Zach, no. Zach was in the one before this.
Jaded, I'll try. Stink pickle, it's still in the backyard with your moose. Or elk. I'm sorry, it's elk.
Zach, you were in the one we just did.
All right,
You got a
Dexter.
Michael Pratt auto.
Brian Thomas Jr. Zach, you got a Michael Pratt auto. Gil was in here. I don't know if he is right now, Justin. All right, we have a Tony Dorsett, DJ James, Malik Washington, and Roma Dunze. He actually, Kesad. Zach, you actually hit 2 Michael Pratt autos in that. 1 Zenith and 1 out of Inception. All right, we have Aaron Jones, Devontae Walker, and a Roma Dunze.
No base for the Eagles, I see you.
Kesad, that's really funny. You know what? There was someone the other day, Jaded, that said he PC'd him, but I don't know. All right, CJ Stroud on the silver with a Dallas Turner patch for the Vikings on the rookie gear. With a Jatavian and a Caleb Williams base.
Fire.
Is it though, Kesad? All right, we have Michael Pratt. Can we stop talking about Michael Pratt? Seriously. Michael Pratt for the Packers.
K-Sod has him this time.
Brandon and DK. Kesad, you spoke them to yourself. It's almost become comical to a point, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we still had all the Michael Pratts we could put on the stand? That would be funny. I thought about that,
Ooh.
executive. I thought about that, but then I didn't know.
There's actually,
I thought about that, executive.
you'd have to lower, like the other teams would have
Would
to
be way
would
lower.
Way lower.
Jeffrey Simmons, Theo, Ryan, and Joe Montana. Executive, did you see what we did tonight? If you get the Broncos, you get the Packers. That way you automatically get that duel. All right, Ramondre Stevenson, Art Monk, Jordan Jefferson, and Bucky Irving.
Executive, it's
not bad.
actually not bad.
All right, we have Adam Thielen, Neeland, and Dylan. I mean, you
For
watched
3 cases?
You watched us yesterday, right, executive, or whatever. I feel like we were hitting duels every probably third case. Felt like it.
It's on Stink. We got it on.
We got Aaron Donald, Bullard, and Adonai Mitchell. Stink Pickle, why weren't you up at 4 in the morning this morning? I thought you were getting up early, Stink. All right, we have Rakestraw with a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie gear. With a Keelan Robinson and a Chop Robinson.
Oh, I'm going to do a giveaway. Sorry. Forgot.
Giveaway for the next break.
Yep.
And before the night is over, I will give away a blaster or something,
Okay.
too. Stink, I'm glad you were sleeping. I know you've been in a lot of back pain, so I'm glad. All right, Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, Jalen McMillan, and Derrick Henry.
Somebody bought this Seahawks, so we're going to give away the Browns this break.
All right, let's go. All right, I'm going to open an Inception. A little bit of luck. I feel like we're gonna get a couple quarterbacks this break. All right, here we go. We have Blake Corum. Let's start it right here. Wow, we haven't seen a lot of Terry and Arnold. Terry and Arnold autograph for the Lions out of 75. With a Keon Coleman. Not bad. Keon Coleman for the Bills. With
a
Dallas Turner to 125. Ed McCaffrey is numbered 16 out of 25. Keon Coleman on the game used to 75. And Don Magic Man. All right, Terry and Arnold. Browns are not a bad team to win. I feel like sometimes some of the autographs shock me for them, you know? All right, Keon and Terry on the side.
Thanks for the share, Robert.
All right, here we go. All right, Gary Clark. Gary Clark for the Commanders. With a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Chalk Talk. I think those are cool cards. No, they're not worth a ton. This is a sick hit. Idols, Randy Moss. These are super short prints. That's Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison. Wait, who's this go to? Has this always been a duel? I don't even know. Is that a Marvin Harrison? Whose card is this? We'll have to figure that out. And that's a rookie. Oh, it's a rookie. That's a Marvin Harrison card. It's the rookie. There's a rookie shield on it. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of randomizer. Oh, this card. Where's Sticky for roll-ups? It is Justin Tucker, Adam Vinatieri, and is that Morton Anderson on the triple kicker. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We'll roll the dice at the end on that. All right, then we have a Will Reichard, and we have one more autograph, and it is numbered to 24, Isaac Garendu for the Niners, 24 out of 24.
No, Kenneth, they don't always go to the top. You should
that?
watch our last video.
They don't go to the top, Kenneth. That's the wrong way to do it. If you're a breaker that does that, just know the reason why breakers started doing that 2.5 years ago is because TikTok forced all the breakers to do that. The breakers never did it that way before. They always flipped the coin or rolled the dice, and then TikTok started giving violations, but now they don't. And if they do, they take them away. It's just going to the top or left is just, it's wrong way to do it.
Yeah, because they don't have they feel like they don't have a choice.
They didn't have a choice.
Yes.
It used to be if you did it the correct way, TikTok would give you violation points. Their AI monitoring didn't understand it. So that's why breakers started doing it that way.
Sausage King of Chicago, I see you.
Oh no. It's starting.
It's starting. Trevor!
So just so you
know, Trevor.
And so a lot of breakers... I know, that was a debate from years ago, Trevor.
Yeah.
You were here. A lot of breakers are still afraid to roll the dice for it. You got to roll the dice for it. Sam Hartman, Trey Benson, all three of those teams have a right to that card. Xavier Legette, Johnny Wilson, Terrell Owens, Cooper DeJean, the 150, Barry Sanders, Bryce Young, Marv on the X-Fractor, and a Malik Neighbors on the variation. Slingshot, our prices are already rock bottom. So even combining them together, we're already rock bottom, already cheaper than everyone else's discounts.
And this is our 6th or 7th time doing this break, and they've sold, so I don't feel like they're priced wrong.
That's the reason why we can do 10 breaks in 2 hours. All right, we have Jacob Cowing, Michael Pratt, Dwayne Bowe, Warren Moon. We have an Everson Walls autograph for the Cowboys, the 99. Emmitt Smith, the 200. Spencer. William Perry, the Fridge, Lassiter, and a Chop
Okay,
Robinson.
Kenneth said, I'm kind of new, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No, Kenneth, nothing. Don't be sorry, Kenneth. I'm just letting you know that a lot of breakers you see doing that wasn't their choice. A lot of big breakers and friends of ours, they were doing that because TikTok forced us all to do it 2.5 years ago. And then I just stopped doing it. And a lot of them have stopped doing it too because it's just not the right way to do it. All right, Marshall Falk, Cooper DeJean, Marshawn Lloyd, Ladd McConkey, Xavier Worthy, Chiefs autograph. Let's go.
Go Green!
Nice, go Green. You've had a couple good hits tonight. Latuda 75, Emmitt Smith, Matt Hasselback for the Seahawks, Archie Griffin, and Earl Campbell.
Thank you, Nicky Doo. Oh, he'll show that card again, the triple card again.
It is the Ravens, the Patriots, and the Saints. It's the kickers: Justin Tucker, Vinatieri, and Morton Anderson.
So, Naughty Nyla, Laura, and Lindsay.
We'll just roll the dice at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be easy. All right, Magic Man, Barry Sanders, Bruce Smith, Lenny Moore, Joe Alt. With a Tom Brady to 49. That's sick for the Patriots. Brady to 49. We don't see him a lot anymore. Audric Estime, Jonathan Brooks, Dylan Johnson, and Will Shipley. Nice Patriots.
Chase won the giveaway.
Stink Pickle. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Stink Pickle.
Not today, Stink.
I know you're on your medication, Stink, but not tonight.
Thank you, Deadly.
Stink Pickle. All right, here we go. Billy Sims, Walter Payton, Kurt Warner. We have Sweat, Mason Smith, Xavier Worthy auto again.
Wow. Go Green. Are you looking at this?
All right, both finest autograph. Wait, did they give us an extra autograph? They gave us an extra autograph. Prodigies. 2 Xavier Worthies. That's crazy. We have a Bo Nix with a Tom Brady. This is Buccaneers X Factor. Marvin Harrison X Factor and a Steve Young. Stink Pickle. Come on now. You know better. All right, Lynn Dickey, John Elway, T.O., Todd Heap, Peyton Manning, Troy Aikman, the 150, with a Nate Wiggins, Barry Sanders, refractor uncommon variation for the Lions, with a Mitchell and a Phil Simms for the Giants. So we still have one more box. No, it's not numbered, Go Green. So if it was numbered, the background where it's silver would be the color variation. So you can hit gold and stuff, but this one is the base variation of that.
Nice Go Green. You've had some hits tonight. We're down to 6 teams left in the next break. No. Tom Brady signs in...
Only finest, Nikki Do. The rest of them are Patriot autos.
Yes.
So when we hit a Brady in this, it is Patriots. All right, we have Latu. Caleb Williams to 75, and it's not a redemption. Who has the Bears?
The Bears, Lindsay.
Let's go, Lindsay. On card, Caleb Williams, not a redemption.
She was analyzing.
56 out of 75. Congrats on that, Lindsay. All right, we have Johnny Wilson for the Eagles. On that Johnny Wilson. Then we have a Dallas Clark to 75. Hakeem Nicks with a Billy Sims player worn for the Lions to 125. And a Mark Chimura for the Packers. Lindsay, let's go.
Nice, Lindsay.
Lindsay. I love it. All right, let me do a little recap of this break, and then we have a randomizer to do.
Yes.
So good luck on that between the 3 teams. Yeah, good luck on that. All right, here we go. We'll do that randomizer at the end here.
I know, Go Green. That's
All right.
awesome.
We had Johnny Wilson. This is a recap. Again, all break replays are available on YouTube instantly. You can go there and rewind now if you want, or you can watch later. Johnny Wilson, Latu, Emmitt Smith, Keon Coleman on the player worn, Ed McCaffrey, Dallas Turner to 125, Everson Walls, Cowboys, Marvin Harrison. This is Marvin Harrison as well on the rookie idols of Randy Moss. And there is a rookie shield on that. So that is a Cardinals card. All right, Tom Brady to 49. We have a Troy Aikman to 150. Cooper DeJean to 150. Terrion Arnold. Will Reichard. Isaac Gorendu is numbered 24 out of 24. We have Billy Sims. Xavier Worthy. We had 2 of those, right? Terrion Arnold, Lions, nice. And then congrats, Go Green, on 2 Xavier Worthy autographs.
Yes.
And then we had Keon Coleman on card for the Bills. And a congrats, Lindsay. There's the Caleb Williams 56 out of 75 on card. And then we have a little randomizer here. So this is Justin Tucker, Ravens, Adam Vinatieri, Patriots, and Morton Anderson, Saints. So the way we'll roll the dice is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very simple. Easy way to do it. All players should have a chance at this. I'm going to roll the dice. Good luck. It is a
4.
4. So that would go to the top, which is Justin Tucker. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Justin Tucker for the Ravens. Who had the Ravens?
Ravens was Naughty Nyla.
There you go, Nyla. Congratulations.
Okay, and the next break is sold out. I just need a second to check the orders and get the overlay repacked.
Nicky Doo? Why didn't they put him? What's up, Robski? On a card with his dad. Wait. I have to cut in the new ones. So
Okay.
talk to the chat.
Yep. Okay. Good night, Mowax. Thank you. Hey, Robski, how are you? So, the next break is sold out. I'm gonna check the orders and get the overlay up. We can run this again. We can run it 2 more times. Hey, BG.
What's up, BG?
So this,
You said this one's sold out, right?
yes.
All right. So it's the 2 Prism Megas. It's a Finest, 2 Inception, and a Zenith in this break. So nice little value break. It really is. It's not like it's a crazy priced. Try to keep it low. Try to give good breaks. No overlay, right?
I need to just
Okay.
for replay. So I just need a second. I'm gonna do the overlay.
Okay.
I just want to make sure
she's
everyone
gonna do
sees.
the overlay real quick.
So if you guys
That way I
watch
can
replays,
show you your overlay and the replays are there. We got this, the names, we got this. We're doing some Jaden Daniels autographs too. We've hit a lot. We've hit a lot this week. Yesterday on release day, it was crazy. Where I was gonna show if there's a little glitch in our, for some reason, if it goes dark or something, there is storms outside. That means the internet's out. I'll just restart this without the Wi-Fi on it. Well, we're hardwired right now. I'll restart it, and we might have flashlights to finish the break. But I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll be good.
But we had, this was just yesterday. And this was just yesterday morning, by the way. Last night we doubled up. So we had a Bo Nix booklet, this low-numbered Drake May, and then these Bo Nix's, Jaden Daniel RPA, Jaden Daniel on card. There was a Jaden Daniel duel with Malik. We hit the Jaden Daniel duel with Caleb Williams, too. It's been a crazy 24 hours. Inception's been goated.
Okay, if you could put it up while I'm going through it.
Okay.
So if you don't see your name up there, it will be up there.
Sausage King, the only really thing I have right now is the Star Wars Hyperspace. I don't think you do Star Wars.
Okay, basement pulls. I see you got a blaster.
And we usually send those sealed. I don't have any right here, right?
Yeah, no, I don't have any right here.
So,
We will send that sealed to you.
no berries yet, Primo. Just berry numbered and variations. No berry autographs. Prism Blasters in the shop. I think it says sent sealed on that. I don't have any really close here. I have to go back into the warehouse room. Nicky Doo. It's like Final Four. It's like Final Four, Nicky Doo. It's like Final Four. You got the Foghorn Leghorn shirt on tonight, so we had to have Foghorn.
Okay, I think a little bit. I got the last one. So that overlay should be populating.
I don't see Washington yet.
It should just.
It should now. Now there's Washington.
Yeah, Washington's where.
All right. So
this-
there's the overlay. This is the break that we're currently ripping. Again, YouTube, hello. Replays are available, so you can scroll up to see what break you're in, or when you watch it later or anything.
And the next break is up and are actually already halfway sold.
Nick B, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, Nick B.
What's up, Strick? How are you doing? Thank you, Jaden, for the follow. All right, here we go. If you're new to us, we still ship the base that I skip over. Good luck. We have a Corey Dillon Silver, Max Melton, Newton, and a Travis Kelce. Let's go, Roz.
Nice, Roz.
Yeah, we're almost out of Zenith until the next time we go live, so can only run this back like once more after the next one. George, Bo Nix on the base, and Luke McCaffrey. All right, Jam. Jam, are you a Cowboys fan? How do you feel about Joe Milton? How do Cowboys fans feel about Joe Milton? Eric All, Jalen Polk, and Ray Davis.
Hey, Quad, how are you? The break that's pinned is what?
Phil Beck, it's the same. No, it's a little bit different than the other day. But it has 2 Inception in it. We have Khalil Mack. We have a Ladd McConkey, Darius Robinson, and Ray Davis.
Quinn Photography. Yes. What's his actual name? Can you can pop overlay real quick?
Hold on a second. What's...
Oh, you know who? Good.
Yeah, it's Quinn Photography. Here, let me put the overlay up for a second. What team did you get, Quinn Photography? Let me pop that up for you.
I kept it up.
I don't know what team he might have gotten in this one.
I think you might have been in another one. I don't see your name here. I remember your order, but I don't think it was this break, Chris.
What? Can you look at your receipt and tell us? And then it might be the next break, or if it was the previous one, you can go watch it. It's already available on YouTube.
Peyton Manning signs in the Topps products.
All right, Mike Allstott, Steve Young, Will Reichard, and Milton. We have seen Peyton Manning here.
So...
I got it. So, is that you're going to tell Quinn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Quinn, if you go over to 238 Cards on YouTube, we're live there right now. You can actually rewind the live while we're still live, so you can catch up on that replay. All right, Buda Baker, Braylon Trice, and Malachi Corley. Yeah, that's why we do that. We know people get busy and have to hop out. We leave our replays up forever, too. So if you watch it later tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, great. Okay, you know who.
Burrow's tough to hit in these products. You can hit him in this, you can hit him in Zenith, but that's it. All right, we have Romeo with Sweat, Brandon Fisk, and Roma Dunze. All right, we have Aaron Jones, Jaquan Jackson, Will Shipley, and a Ladd McConkey. All right, we have Derek Stingley, Mason Smith, and a Devin Culp.
There's only 5 teams left in that next break, y'all.
All right, Phil Simms with a Spencer Rattler, with a Ricky and a Thrash. I'll let you load that Rattler for me.
Goober, yes, this is the break year of the Rams. Okay, I'll check.
Jordan Travis Silver for the Jets. With a Warren Moon that goes to the Titans, Johnny Wilson and Brendan Rice. I wish I could keep running it back after. We can run it back like one more time. I just don't have any Zenith until next time we go live, either Monday night or Tuesday.
What, Sausage? What?
What's up, Sausage? All right, we have DeAndre Swift, Malik Neighbors, and Devin Leary. All right. Y'all. All right, good luck here on Inception. Feeling it too, a little bit. All right, we have Jalen McMillan. With a Malik Neighbors on card is nice. Who had the Giants in this one? 69 out of 75 on card.
C-Knee,
let's go. With a Malik Washington for the Dolphins. And a Nate Wiggins, Ravens. That one's numbered to 75. Muhsin Muhammad for the Panthers to 99. Thurman Thomas on the player worn. Oh, we got K-Sit back here. It is an Eli Manning, Giants. You got the K-Sit and you got the autograph.
nice, C-Knee.
Eli Manning. Did I grab the wrong one?
Charlie.
Is that Charlie?
Yep.
Nice. All right. Nice, Charlie.
That's right. Who needs Malik?
Charlie has been hunting
Charlie.
for that car, for one of those cars.
Yep.
But you also got his Eli in there too. All right. Let's go Zenith now. Let's go Zenith. Good luck. 1 pack in the box. Good luck. We've hit a couple Eli. You can get Eli autos in this product. We've hit a few lately. You're right. All right, Ramondre Stevenson with a Malik Neighbors splash. All right, Charlie, time to share. With a Brock Bowers on the marquee. These are hard to hit too. That one is numbered to 49. With a Ricky Parasol RPA for the Niners. On that RPA, Ricky. Julius Peppers is a beautiful hit for the Panthers. Panthers fans love this.
You're welcome.
48 out of 49. And then the Dylan Lobb on the base for the Raiders, not numbered. Very nice.
Nice. You're welcome. You're welcome, Quad.
You're welcome, Quad. You are welcome.
Okay, there's only 2 teams left in this next break.
And then we can run it back one time, and I'm sorry,
Is
that's
that it?
all we can.
Okay.
Is that all
Yeah,
Zenith
that's all
you
I
see?
see.
I'll double check, but I think that's all the Zenith we have left.
Yep.
Until our new deliveries come in on Monday or whenever.
Yep. And that 120 is sold out, or 1020.
Okay, we'll throw another other one up in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll wait a minute before we put one more up.
I have to get the number order changed.
We'll give away another team in that break, and at the end of the breaks, we'll do a giveaway for some products.
Yeah.
Y'all been hanging, and it's been fun tonight. Appreciate it. We've only been live 2.5 hours, so
Yeah. It's crazy.
All right, we have Lassiter, Dylan Johnson, Frank Gore Jr., Marvin Harrison, Jermaine Burton, Bucky Irving, Jaden Daniels on the finest debuts with an Audric Estime, Byron Murphy, and the Cooper DeJean. Finest is so nice. Which team did you have again, Roz? We have Terrion Arnold, Dan Marino, J.J. Watt, Magic Man, Barry Sanders, Junior Colson, the 150 for the Chargers, Trey Benson, Jim Kelly, Todd Heap, and we have a Marshawn Lloyd.
Roz, I think Eagles in 120, so the next break. He has the Eagles in the next break.
Let's go, let's go. All right, we have redemption, y'all. And you know what that means.
What does it mean?
All right, it means something pretty good, missus.
Okay.
Nate Wiggins, Ricky Williams, Dallas Clark, Calvin Hill. We'll put redemption on the back. All right, nice Drake May here. The Drake May is the 250 with an Adrian Peterson, Jatavian Sanders, Bo Nix, X-Fractor on the common variation, Adrian Peterson, Calvin Hill. All right, good luck, everyone. We're due something big here. You are due to receive a Prodigy's autograph of C.J. Stroud.
Nice.
Not bad.
Mad Mike.
I was hoping for a rookie, but we'll take Stroud.
We'll take Stroud.
Nice, Mad Mike. C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud. All right, nice Drake May. Man, some of those redemptions can be like monsters. Like Jaden Daniels and stuff. But we'll take Stroud. His stuff still sells. Probably going to win their division again. Unless, I don't know, I was talking to a Colts fan today. There's a little hope there with Danny Dimes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Just saying, they have a little hope. Danny Dimes went to Minnesota for a little bit and watched Sam Darnold. And now you never know.
Made some learning.
Archie, Troy, Chris, Newton, with an Aeneas Smith for the Eagles. T.O. on the Niners out of 150. Eli Manning. Sausage King. Earl Campbell, Peyton Manning, and Howie Long. And what is up, Turbo Weezy?
Turbo Weezy, how are you doing?
It ain't easy. Yes, you can. I think the card camera froze for a second. Hold up a second. Did all the cameras freeze or just the card? This time, I'm gonna wait till the card camera catches up. My hands are gonna go really fast in a second. Ready for this? Watch how fast they're gonna go. And then once it gets caught up, whoa! Like I'm playing the bass guitar right there.
Huh.
It's like I'm playing the bass guitar. All right, good luck. To pull autographs, I mean, if you can afford something like a Zenith, you're guaranteed a couple autographs. Ooh, we got case hit in here.
Okay.
All right, we have Emmitt Smith, Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy. We have Jatavian Sanders. I love these case hits. Ooh. It is Marvin Harrison Jr., the man, on the case hit. Who had the Cardinals?
Jim.
That's a sick card. All right, Michael Pratt, Bo Nix, X-Fractor, Chris Jenkins, and a Kurt Warner. Zenith prices have gone up too, but not as much. You might be able to find them for around... Are they like $250 a box right now? Does that sound right? Which is not bad for a hobby box, let me tell you. That can produce pretty good autographs. It does look like that D-Fry. 100% sausage. You know why. Dallas Turner, Jonathan Brooks, Bucky, Jalen. We have Nate McMillan, Brendan Rice, CJ Stroud, Brock Bowers. That purple's clean. That is 8 out of 125 with Jatavian and Warren Moon on the Vikings. If that's what you're looking for is autos, do something like that. If you're looking for a starter set, do Mosaic. Find some blasters. Prism, optics, good. Prism's not bad either for blasters. Mosaics are the best, so. Are you calling it a little bit of luck? Are you calling it right here? Oh my goodness, it's a redemption, y'all. We're going to the back.
Okay.
Good luck. All right, we have Ladd McConkey out at 99. Who are they going to give us with Ladd?
Nice.
That's a nice autograph for the Chargers. With a James Harrison to 99. Tim Tebow on the green for the Broncos. Dallas Turner on the player worn to 150. With a Javon Curse. Will Shipley. And are we ready?
Ready.
Rookie Jumbo Relic Autograph Magenta
Ooh.
parallel of Cooper DeJean.
Wow.
Eagles.
SPI.
Figured it wasn't going to be a QB because of the Ladd. That's actually pretty good to get a Cooper and a Ladd in that.
HK, do you know the number of what break number you had?
All right, let me do a recap of that, and then we can help you with that, HK. All right, thank you, Mrs. This almost feels like one of those nights you go over to Fanatics and finish off with a couple nightcaps,
Yeah.
Mrs.
I know. We could.
8675309. What's up, my homie? All right, we had Dallas Turner. She can look it up, too. Brock Bowers to 125. Aeneas Smith, Jordan Travis, Bo Nix, Drake May, Malik Washington, Malik Neighbors, Ladd McConkey, T.O. Niners, Jaden Daniels debut, Junior Colson, Nate Wiggins, Thurman Thomas, player worn, Musin Muhammad was to 99, Spencer Rattler, Bo Nix on the X Factor.
HK, you're just in time. We're just going to run it.
The next one, HK,
It's the next
is you.
one.
All right, this Brock Bowers marquee, 11 out of 49 is a nice hit. Julius Peppers for the Panthers. Ladd McConkey, Chargers. Cooper DeJean is nice, auto for the Eagles. Malik Neighbors is also nice. Some nice wide receivers in there
Yeah.
and defensive players. Ricky Paracel, RPA. Eli Manning on the case hit. Marvin Harrison case hit. And a CJ Stroud autograph in there, too. A lot of teams said it just wasn't always the big teams, but there were a lot of good hits in that break.
Yeah.
Oh, Jams, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jams.
Hopefully the next... we always send something, though, Jams. Hopefully the next season is better for your Cowboys.
So do you want? Can you pop the overlay real quick?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have one more team I'm filling in, but the rest should be. So this next break is 10:20. And then the last break, the break that's pinned is the last break. So, I know. Crazy. So then,
It's a fresh case of Inception, too. We're so due some Jaden.
yeah,
I can't believe we haven't hit any.
no. Okay, so it should be totally updated.
All right, there's 2 Prism Megas in this. Zenith, 2 Inception, and then the Finest as well. All right. Again, if you're new to us, replays are always available. They're already there on YouTube. You can go there if you need to rewatch something. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, hello, I don't have the chat up. We're on TikTok tonight. But
G-Man, I see you. Yes.
All right.
Yes, you. It's K-Side. It's up now. I missed it the first time I ran through. You have the Bucks.
It's about to go. It's about to go. There it is. All right. There you go, K-Side. Really, the best Jaden we've hit tonight, Daniels we've hit tonight, was the silver. Which that's still a couple $100 card. If it PSA 10s, it could be worth a ton. So That's why we open these. We haven't seen much out of these the last couple breaks. Let's get a good QB silver. We're due some. Bobby Wagner with a Nate Wiggins, Roman Wilson, and an Xavier Worthy. All right, I do ship the base, which we skip over the veteran base. All right, Joey Bosa, Jared Verse, and Leggett, just if you're new to us. All right, we have Jacob Cowing on the silver rookie with a Jacob Cowing on the patch on the premier jerseys. Ellis and a Brian Thomas Jr. HKM would like no base misses.
Okay, got you.
And it's really just in the blasters HKM. We send all the finest base, and we do donate the base that you all don't want. All right, Jaheim Bell, Malik Washington, and Michael Penix. I know some product we do can have a lot of base in it.
Okay.
All right, Phil Beck. Trey McBride, silver. Najee, Devontae, and Roma Dunze. Next time we're live on TikTok might not be until... Oh, Noah and Kobe will be live Monday night. That's our son Noah and his buddy Kobe. They go live... Noah's in his 20s. They go live twice a week. They will be live here Monday night, so no live here tomorrow. All right, John Elway, Jatavian, and Caleb Williams. And then Mrs. and I do morning streams during the week on TikTok, usually Tuesday through Friday from like 9 Central Time to about noon, so about 3 hours. Just do like 3 or 4 breaks. Some morning breaks, always good value. All right, empty box. Oh my goodness, Nick B.
Sounds amazing.
Nick B. Killing me. Here we go. Michael Penix silver. Slab that up, Falcons. Congrats. With a Lad McConkey, a McMillan, and Trey. Who had the Falcons in this? Falcons are pretty cheap, right?
Yes. Goat.
Goats. You know what to do with this. Prism silvers are still king in the hobby. Prism is king. Maybe we'll get into some Prism hobby next week. Can you imagine Prism hobby with Inception? That would be pretty cool. Manthrow, on TikTok Manthrow, we have to get breaks pre-approved. This is the only one we had approved tonight. We'd have to go over to Fanatics to do a big break. Christian Watson, Xavier Worthy, and Jonathan Brooks. So this is all we have approved for tonight. All right, we have Tyson Badgett, Blake Corum, Brock Bowers, and Maurice. My favorite break we did last night, Manthrow, was 3 Chrome Sapphire and 3 Inception on a random team break. Oh, I love that break. All right, we have Edwards, Drake May, and Scary Terry. Those Bowman Sapphire, those Topps Chrome Football Sapphire can produce.
We typically, you can do whatever. We typically do randoms over there.
Yeah, we do. We did a PYT last night, but we do a ton of randoms over there. All right, Dante Hall. They have a built-in randomizer, so it's pretty cool. Chris Johnson, Rook, and Baker. As low as $29 a team. We don't do anything usually over 100. It's always under 100. All right, we have Ed Oliver, Adisa Isaac, and Lassiter. We'd love to do them here, but TikTok doesn't allow it right now. All right, here we go. I like to start here. Caleb Williams on the front. Get a little base card, Caleb Williams. With Michael Pratt. I don't want Michael Pratt ever again. With a Blake Corum for the Rams. We haven't seen Blake tonight. Let's go, Blake. With an Xavier Worthy to 125. Jeff Garcia to 50. With a Billy Sims. Nice patch there. Player worn. Nice little Lions patch. And Eli Manning. I want Michael Pratt to get some playing time.
Yes.
To give us all a shot at our Michael Pratt cards to put on eBay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of playing time for Michael Pratt would be nice. Maybe Michael Pratt will be playing the preseason and just like crush it, you know?
Yeah.
Mahomie, I would sell those during the preseason because I feel like Fields is going to start, right? I mean, Jordan Travis is safe to hold long term. You never know. Sam Darnold and Jared Goff have paved the way. All right, we have the splash Jalen Hurts with a Vince Young A to Z. Haven't seen Vince yet. That goes to the Titans, number to 49. Bucky Irving to 50. That's clean color match. Ben Sinnott on the RPA for the Commanders to 399. That's
Could happen, Danny.
Sinnott Jaden. Terrion Arnold to 99. Nice auto for the Lions. And a Brian Thomas Jr. on the Zenith base back there as well, too. You have that RP? Did I give you the
Yep,
RP?
you did.
Okay, thank you.
Nice, Nick. That's awesome.
All right, you don't see... This A to Z would be a fun set to collect.
Yes.
Yancey Thigpen's on it. Vince Young is on it. All right, there's the Bucky Irving. This Bucky Irving is numbered 8. Almost jersey match. One off jersey. And I'll let you load that BTJ for me.
Yep.
All right. We'll save that other Inception for last.
Yep.
Vince Young was a GOAT. College and everything. He was good. He was good. All right, we have Chop, Roger Craig, Keenan McCardell, Tim Tebow, Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary numbered to 325 with a Randy Moss Dynamos, Peyton Manning, Lassiter, and a Zach Moss. I know it froze for a second. It'll catch up. Let me see if I need to re-show that pack. Did it show the whole pack? I'm looking. It looks like it did. We have storms right now, so it might be a little iffy. We're trying to get this done before the storms hit. We're in the Nashville area, and we keep getting hit with tornadoes. Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy. Caleb Williams is numbered to 150 with a Donovan McNabb, Adrian Peterson, Peyton, and Fred Taylor.
I know, Danny. So there's only 2 teams left in that last break.
Oh my gosh. Cooper Flag. It's crazy. All right, Andre Reed, Ocho, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, Audric Estime autograph for the Broncos with a Michael Hall out of 75 Browns, Michael Pratt, Stroud X Factor, Dylan Johnson, and a Michael Pratt.
K-Side, you're going to have your share of Michael Pratt.
I just need to stop saying his name.
Yes.
It's like the Candy Man. He keeps showing up because we're saying his name 5 times.
That's right. And Robert, you won the giveaway.
All right, Latu, Cooper, Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors, Chuck Foreman, Culpepper, Ladd, Malachi Corley, Jeff Garcia. You don't see a lot of Jeff Garcia out there. And a Phil Simms. All right, we have Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson, Xavier Worthy, Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels, Donovan McNabb, Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning. Broncos is numbered to 99. 4 on the print. Frank Gore and a Roman Wilson. I feel like, yeah,
Yes.
Kellen Mond was another one. At least Kellen Mond might still play. I don't know what's going on with Michael Pratt. I think he's 3rd string on Tampa. All right, Caleb Williams, Mitchell, Cade Stover, Johnny Wilson, Dante Culpepper, 2nd one of those tonight for the Vikings. With a Bucky Irving to 75, Chad Johnson, Ladd, The Fridge, and Jacob Cowling. All right, there's a Culpepper. Man, we need a quarterback in this Inception. What is going on?
I know.
We need a QB. We need a QB rookie that's not Michael Pratt. Let me be more specific.
Yeah.
QB rookie auto, not Michael Pratt. Not Michael Pratt. Not Michael Pratt. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Take a Beetlejuice autograph. We have a flash flood warning right now.
Yes.
All right, we have Xavier Legette. Drake May, thank you. Drake May, on-card auto. Who had the Patriots?
Patriots,
Yes,
Nikki do.
Thumbs too much. Let's go. That's on card. Congrats on that. With a Troy Franklin for the Broncos on card. Nice. With a Roger Staubach to 25 for the Cowboys. Jason Taylor, the 50. With a Thurman Thomas relic, which means on the back will be a case hit. Usually when it's backwards, it means that. Thurman Thomas. Wow. Inaugurations, Bo Nix.
Wow.
There we go. That's also a case hit, too. That's just a sick little hit. Who had the Buccaneers?
Buccaneers was K-Side.
All right. A couple quarterback teams end up hitting in that, at least. The Drake May and then the Bo Nix. The one and only, the break after you left, I felt like we hit 3 autos.
Yeah.
It wasn't Troy Polamalu. It was, let me think for a second. There was a couple autos in one break for the Steelers. It was like the one. It was like the one after you were in.
It was.
Because I asked, I was like, who has the Steelers? There were a couple Steelers autos. All right. You're the best, though. Thank you for always being so positive. All right, here we go. This is a recap. Again, replays are available on YouTube if you need to rewatch. They're already there. All right, we have Michael Hall, Mike Singletary, Billy Sims, Michael Pratt, Thumbs is a buyer. Troy Franklin, Bucky is numbered to 75. Nice Caleb Williams there. Vince Young, numbered to 49. Thurman Thomas. Peyton is the 99. That's Broncos Peyton. Caleb Williams to 150. Ben Sanat, RPA. Bucky to 50. Lad McConkey. Blake Corum, Rams on the on-card. Dante Culpepper, Vikings. Audric Estime, Broncos. Terry and Arnold for the Lions. Michael Penix on the silver. Case hit inaugurations for the Broncos. Nice Bo Nix. And then a Drake May on-card auto. Yeah, Tyler, there's one more up, and it might be sold out.
It's sold.
Tyler, it's because the break we have approved, I'm out of Zenith after this, so we don't have any other breaks approved. Pun. I'm rooting for you, Pun, because that puts me in the top 12, Pun. Can you talk for a second?
Yep. Buyer on the Drake. Okay, Pun. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay, so the next break is full. We are going to do a giveaway during this break for a blaster.
Or something. Slinging, just so you know, on the optic blasters that you're starting to see show up in breaks right now, just so you know, they're from like Walmart's website. So people are having to pay exorbitant prices for them. I actually bought into a break. But when we get ours slinging, we do super cheap breaks with them, like $29 a random team. We probably won't have our cases till middle of the month. Walmart and Target, they definitely get cases before like us who have like direct accounts that also get cases. So I'll have lots of them though.
Okay, can you put the overlay up? And Thumbs, I don't know.
We'll do a pallet break, 55 cases per pallet. Let's do pallet breaks. Phil Beck.
Okay, let's go.
Thumbs, wouldn't it be crazy? You know what, Thumbs, I would love to do? I don't know if Mrs. would do this, but if we went over to Fanatics tonight, I really, really, I don't know if we'll get enough people there tonight. Love that 3 Sapphire, 3 Inception break.
Yeah, it was a good break.
I just love that break. Just love that break.
Good break.
Downtown Bo Nix come out of Donruss or Optic boxes. So hard to hit. Or you could go on eBay, but they're very expensive. Yeah, this is all we got left for Zenith. It's the only break that's approved in the shop. We have run this 10 times, and we've only been live for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So this is all I can do tonight. We on TikTok at least, because we don't have any other breaks approved. It's like a process to get them approved.
Thumbs, I see you.
We won't know unless we try. Thumbs, you know that alert will go out. We have to... I don't know what Mrs. is going to say.
I'm not against it, but...
I know it's a sweat, because we usually...
It's
a sweat because we're not sure if 20 people show up or if 150 people show up. We just don't know. This late at night, at least. All right.
A Fanatics Live, Justin.
If we run more breaks, Justin, we do Fanatics Live. But we're there every other night, so we're not scheduled to be there tonight. And then we're here a couple nights a week, and 4 mornings a week we're here as well too. And then if you're new to us, our son is live Mondays and Fridays. He is in his 20s. And then new buyers or anyone else, we're live on YouTube, so you can have replays anytime you want. So good luck. We do send all cards, even the base. Every break tonight goes out Monday morning, next business day.
Kenneth, it happens. You just gotta fight it, and hopefully, executive, we could. That's such a sweat.
Yeah, Kenneth. It happens to every account. I mean, we've been on this app now for, well, going on 5 years pretty soon, Kenneth, and we've all gone through that.
I think they do a lot in the beginning.
All right. Good luck, Cole. Good luck, everyone else. All right, we have Byron Murphy, Theo Johnson, Trey Benson, and Don Jones. We're gonna hit a couple. Well, we hit Penix last. And this, we're due another silver or something of a QB. All right, Vinatieri, Burton, and Blake Corum. What's up, Justin Fields? We're doing a couple megas. We have Zenith, we have Inception in this, and we have Finest. All right, we have Jalen Wright for Miami with a Mitchell and a TJ Watt. Fireworks. Similar to the break the other day, but yet a little bit different.
Okay, I'm doing a surprise giveaway. We will do the giveaway at the end of the break.
All right, Anthony Richardson, Darius Slayton, Jalen McMillan, and Tyler Nubbin.
Fire. Did you answer Fire? I don't want to answer again if you are.
Fire, the next break for us, probably Monday night here. Our son is live. I don't know when we'll be next live here Tuesday morning. All right, TJ Hushmanzada, Joe Alt, and Braylon Allen. You might find us on Fanatics Live later tonight. I don't know. Possibly tomorrow night. But I don't know when the next Fanatics Live is for sure yet. All right, Derrick Henry. We have a Joe Milton. Joe Milton stuff selling right now on the patch. Latu and Dallas Turner. We do on our website, at the top of our website, which is just the 238cards.com, we have a text and email list. So if you ever want to know where we're at, what night, what time, the first break of the night usually gets teams gone right away. You can join that text or email list. We send out one a day typically.
Yeah.
Sometimes none a day. Sometimes there's glitches and it goes out a couple times.
That's right. Typically.
All right, we have a Danielle Hunter with a Jonathan Brooks on the Premier jerseys, with a Ben Sinnott and a Lad McConkey.
And thanks to all the follows tonight. Appreciate y'all.
All right, Brian Jordan, Dallas Turner on for the Vikings with Latham and a Drake May Emergent. All right. We have Will Anderson, Tip, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. All right, we have Mitchell, Edwards, and George. Please give us one silver or green of a good rookie quarterback, please. That's all we're asking for right now. Can this be it? Zach Charbonnet. Vinny Testaverde is not a rookie. Nate Wiggins and Jaheim Bell. All right, Marvin Harrison, Brandon Aubrey, Tavondre Sweat, Jaquan Jackson, and that. All right, miss on the prisms. All right, here we go. Let's get into the hobby now. Melto, it just depends. We hit a Jaden Daniels silver tonight. The fat packs, the cellos are my favorite. Prism Hobby's still goated. It's just really expensive.
Yeah.
All right, we have Will Shipley. Jaden Daniels autograph. I knew we were so due.
So due.
Who had them?
Phil Back.
Phil Back.
Who just hopped in last break.
Jaden Daniels. It is on card. 93 out of 99. That's a sick card, by the way. Congrats, Phil Beck.
Nice.
With a Devontae Walker for the Ravens on the autograph. Well, on card there. Randall Cunningham to 25 Vikings. Troy Franklin to 99. We have a Donnie Shell for the Steelers on the player worn, and an Anthony Munoz for the Bengals. That is a good looking card. Inception is a good looking product. Love it, I love it, I love it. Hey, anything. Which ones? I have a couple more.
Okay.
Isn't there more down there?
No.
Oh.
I
There you
put a
go.
bunch and I didn't bring enough.
There you go. Surprise giveaway. If Primo wins, he's getting an Andre Ware card.
Okay.
All right, we have a Mark Brunell, Jags, with a Brock Purdy on the Z team for the Niners, with a Tua, Dolphins, on the behind the numbers, with an Audric estimated 25. Those are sick patches, including a laundry tag there. Nice Audric for the Broncos. With a Barry Foster for the Steelers. Are you still in here, one and only? He's wondering about Steelers autos. Barry Foster and a Spencer Rattler on the back. On that Spencer.
Sorry. Nation and J-Ray, I just
Okay.
now saw all of your stuff.
Does the Twitch chat save so I can go back and rewatch it?
I don't know, but I didn't.
All right,
I didn't really read it, I
Brock
just
Purdy
looked.
too. Okay. All right. Inception. We'll save the other Inception for last. Let's get into this. I want to see one of those Stroud Wimbenyama cards.
Yes.
That would go to the Texans. Or a Stroud Travis Scott dual auto. They say they're in here.
They say.
Or could we be one of the few that actually hits the Marvin Harrison? He does exist in this product. It's on eBay.
Yes.
Peyton Manning, Bo Nix, Chris Jenkins, Adonai Mitchell, Steven Davis with a Troy Franklin to 99. Peyton Manning on the Field Generals Broncos with a Will Shipley, Phil Simms, and a Kurt Warner. I did say Andre Ware. If you know, you know, right? We have Josh Cribbs, Drake May, Michael Hall, Jatavian Sanders. We have Audric, and we have a Cade Stover to 15. It's a beautiful card. With a Malik Neighbors on the debut. Eli Manning, Earl Campbell, which goes to the Titans, and a Warren Moon. Ooh, there's a message about the Caleb card on eBay.
Oh.
I'll check it in a second.
Okay.
You Upper Peninsula and Michigan rocker. Where are you living in Upper Peninsula?
Nice.
I don't know if that's what it stands for, but I'm assuming so. All right, Randy Moss, Spencer Rattler, Hakeem, Troy Aikman, Arian Foster, Trey Benson, Ladd McConkey, with Donovan McNabb numbered to 99 for the Eagles, Jatavian, and Adrian Peterson.
You were right.
Menastique, let's go.
Nice.
My dad's side of the family is all from the Calumet, Copper Harbor area. So I'm very familiar with the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
That's right. Okay, Sad. We'll have to see.
We're trolls under the bridge. I know that's what you call us, but we live under the Mackinac Bridge down in the Detroit area. We don't anymore, but that's where we're from.
Bronco fan.
Whoa. That's old school.
I know.
Marshall Falk, Cooper DeJean, Marshawn Lloyd, Ladd McConkey, Christian Okoye for the Chiefs. That's kind of sick. With an Xavier Worthy, C.J. Stroud, Troy Aikman, Chad Johnson, and Howie Long.
We're good. Don't listen to Hamlin, and it is a Jaden Daniels.
Hamlin, I told you, not over here. Come on, Hamlin. Can it get us in trouble? No, we're not from Howell. I'm from Brighton. Mrs. is not from either side, either there.
We're good, Bronco fan. Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Emlo?
I'm low.
All right, we have Brendan Rice, Larry Johnson, Edgar and James, Brett Favre, Brock Bowers autograph, Raiders. We haven't seen one of those tonight.
Raiders. K-Sod.
K-Side, Brock Bowers autograph with Aeneas Smith to 125, Cooper DeJean, Jaden Daniels on the X-Fractor with a Caleb Williams X-Fractor and a Cooper DeJean.
I know, Sam. Oh, you lived in Traverse City for 11 years, but you're a Youper. Nice.
Nice. Traverse City's incredible.
That's weird.
We love
weird.
Traverse City.
Okay. I know, Donnie. It's weird.
Traverse City's so beautiful.
It is.
She's not even from Brighton, Hamlin.
I'm not.
Hamlin, she grew up in Macomb County. Not the nice part.
So many tornado warnings.
It's crazy, Kenneth. All right, we have Luke, Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson, Xavier. We live in Nashville, Tennessee now, Middle Tennessee. Brock Bowers, Jalen McMillan. There's a Gronk on the Buccaneers. Marv on the Dynamos is a refractor. Andre Reed and a Marshawn Lloyd.
Are you? Nice, Kenneth.
All right, there's only 50 seconds in that giveaway. Good timing, this is.
I know. I timed it well.
You timed it well. All right, we have a Bucky Irving for the Buccaneers.
Nice, Bronco.
Ray Davis for the Bills on card to 150. Nice. Lad McConkey again. Lad to 99 for the Chargers. Couple nice autos there. With a Jalen Polk to 25. Don Beebe to 99. With a Ricky Parasol on the player worn material, numbered to 75. And a Don Beebe on the base. Couple Don Beebes there. All right, I will do a recap. We'll see who wins that surprise giveaway. I need to go find out what the surprise giveaway is. Just give me a minute.
You know it will be.
Not a blaster.
Oh, he's upgraded it.
Of course. We're not doing a blaster as the surprise
Hey,
giveaway.
Jeremy.
Jeremy L., how are you? All right, let me do a recap on that break. Congrats. Couple big hits there. But, congrats to that Daniels especially. Phil back jumps in, grabs the Commanders once, and hits with them. That's crazy.
Mike won the giveaway. You're welcome.
Where's Mike?
Mike, who said thank you. That happens, Emmy. So what happens?
What team did Emmy have? Emmy, you still get something.
We'll get something in the mail.
All right.
Got the Rams.
Yeah. Doesn't always. That's just the one thing with breaks. You can't always guarantee what's in the boxes. All right, Don Beebe, Jalen Polk to 25, Aeneas Smith, Xavier Worthy, Troy Franklin, Randall Cunningham, Ricky Parasol, Joe Milton. Is that your team? Like your favorite team is the Rams too, Emmy? We have Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy, Donnie Shell, Cade Stover is the 15. UPC Blake Corum. Okay. Jaden Daniels. We have McNabb. Devontae Walker. Man, we've been getting some Blake Corum tonight, too. We'll see what we can do. Barry Foster for the Steelers. We have Audric Broncos with the laundry tag to 25. Ray Davis. Christian Okoye for the Chiefs. Nice Lad McConkey.
Thanks, Jim.
With a Brock Bowers. Congrats on the Brock Bowers. Thank you, Jim. And congrats on this. Jaden Daniels on-card auto is what we're looking for. That's a big card.
Nice.
That was numbered to 99. Congrats. On card, no
Congrats.
sticker there.
That's awesome.
On card, no sticker.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, let me get... Who won the giveaway?
Mike.
Mike, are you here?
Mike.
Mike, I got a question first. Mike, who's your favorite football team or player?
Okay, we'll see what we can do, Emmy. Okay.
Let's see what Mike says. Tell me what
Thank
Mike
you,
says.
Roscoe. So, Mike, who's your favorite team, or who do you PC?
How much did you spend on that?
I only, I don't know, maybe more than that. I didn't look because I just said
Okay.
it once and I don't know what.
Mike is a Patriots fan.
Patriots.
So many Patriots in here.
So many Patriots fans. You're welcome.
All right, Mike, I'm going to give a better value than what I think a Prism Blaster is. So let's open up these cellos and see if we can give you... Usually we give away like one cello. I'm going to give you 6 of them. Half the box.
What?
Half the box.
Mike.
It's like $100 worth of cellos. All right, let's go. Let's see if we
Let's
can
go,
get,
Mike.
Let's see if we can get you something, Mike. These are some of my favorites because of the red, white, and blues. This is a giveaway here. We have Anthony Gold, Keenan Allen, and then these are my favorites here. Javon Holland, Eric Allen, Jalen Wright on the rookie, JJ Worthy, and Neighbors. Want to do a good giveaway to end the night. Here we go. Good luck, Mike. Let's get a couple. Let's just get a monster here. All right, Jalen Hyatt, Kellen Winslow, Shaq Thompson, Tony Baselli, Art Monk, Marvin Harrison, JJ on the Fireworks Prism, and a Devin Leary.
Donnie said, "Tell us how much you like the red, white, and blue."
Donnie, I like the red, white, and blues so much this year. Not every year, but this year I like them. That I convinced you to like them too. All right, Gardner Minshew, Fred Warner, Jacoby Brissett, Debo, give us good rookie, Audric Estime, come on, Marshawn Lloyd, BTJ, and a Jerzan Newton.
Thank y'all.
See, Donnie, that's how much I like them. I was able to convince you to like them too.
Yes.
All right, we have Adam Thielen, DJ James, Andre Ware. We talked about Andre Ware tonight.
We did.
Max Crosby, Will Levis, Puka, Najee, Bo Nix. Come on. Yeah, we're done, Tyler. This was a giveaway. All right, we have Kool-Aid McKinstry Silver, Aeneas Williams, Devin Achan, Vernon Davis, Chris Jenkins, Brian Thomas, Dallas, and Luke.
Did you really, Donnie?
No Davis, no Miles Davis tonight, K-Sod. I was thinking about that all day, K-Sod. All right, Levante, Josh Downs, Zach Moss, Walker, Bobby. Okay, we're not ending there. Come on. Give me a couple more. We gotta hit something. We gotta hit a rookie here. Come on.
Thank you, Tyler.
I know this is a free giveaway, but these are like, I don't know what people charge for these, but they're like
$25.
Yeah, they're not that much, but yes. Jair, Devin Singletary, Harrison Smith, Vita Vea, DJ James is not good enough, Bryce Young, and Ray Davis. All right, here we go. Good luck. This is the last chance. Because we're going to send some of the other ones out in some of the orders. All right, Laporta, Michael Pratt.
Michael Pratt loves it here.
I'm doing one more, Mrs. I'm sorry.
Of course you are.
I'm sorry. One more. I am not.
You're welcome, Mike.
I am not ending with a Michael Pratt card.
Mike?
I will never end with a Michael Pratt. That's a new rule. All right, a Silver Cooper DeJean. We take that. A Nick Chubb. Jair Alexander. TJ Watt.
Okay, Mike, you're pretty much getting the whole box.
There's a Michael Pratt. All right, let's get another one. I've made a promise. We will not end on a Michael Pratt.
Y'all.
Oh my gosh, y'all, this is ridiculous. I'm not ending on a Michael Pratt. Mike, you're going to get the whole set of red, white, and blues. All right, we have Vinny, Raheem, Michael Dean Perry. If we hit a Michael Pratt in this, I'm doing another giveaway. All right, I think I'm safe with that. We have a Kellen Winslow, Derek Carr, Michael Penix. Don't be Michael Pratt. There's a Jaden Daniels at least, and a Joe Milton. Okay, we can at least end with a little fire prismatic silver Jaden Daniels. All right.
Executive, I've done this before at Barnes & Noble.
I mean, honestly.
You paid.
Honestly. All right.
Thank you all.
Yeah, you're paid because that was free. All right. Sorry we didn't hit a better quarterback in the giveaway, but appreciate any follows you all want to give us. Again, we are live on YouTube, so you can watch your replays anytime you want. The next time you'll see this account live, it's our son Noah. He will be live Monday night. We do, Mrs. and I, we do mornings Tuesday through Friday here. Wednesday night we'll be here. Saturday nights we'll be here. And then we are live every other night on Fanatics Live. And
yes, Brittany?
We appreciate the hang and everything,
yes,
too.
thank you.
KB, congratulations. Yeah, I don't know if we're hopping over there tonight, Executive. But yes.
Nice, my homie.
Enjoy the second half of the Final Four. And good luck to those in the 2-3-8 bracket who have a shot to win it all. Appreciate
Thank you
Pun.
all.
Yep. Have a great night.
Good night.